Sorry, Cory. I waited as long as I could. So I think Cory's going to be about 2 minutes late, but hey, we could still start. I've got the tones. I've got the... I'm in tune, I think. Took me a while today. Something's going on. But this should be a lot of fun. What's up, Peyton Spears? We have the drawing today, which is going to be cool. So I spent a large portion of the day just getting ready for it. So I had to go through all the entries, write down the names, and then put it in it's just like a little stick-em, what are those called? Post-it notes. And then I fold them in like fourths, and then I throw them into the hat. And some people like bought 5 entries. Somebody bought 9. So I had to like write their name 9 times and put it in the thing. So it was a lot more crazy work than I thought it was going to be. So Cory better appreciate it. Did you hear that, Cory? I know. It's going to come to you here, too. What's up, Jerry? Yep. I tried to start. Cory, you're only 2 minutes late. You're only 2 minutes late, and I freaking started without you. There's everybody. What's up, Luke? Mini Moose. Nah, you don't have to close it all the way. You may have just cut the snake in half, actually. Oops. Just kidding. Megadeth fan. I'm wearing the right shirt for you. Remember when I got this, Cory?
Yes.
Cory went to the Megadeth show with me. It's pretty cool.
Kid stole my hoodie you got me.
Really?
Never worn it.
Oh, man. Your kid did or a kid did?
My daughter.
Oh, okay. That's okay then.
She's probably going to watch. I don't know.
What's up, metalhead teenager?
She says, if you see Bochi Mochi.
That's her name. Bochi Mochi. Oh, we got a lot of people watching. This is great. What's up, Jeremy?
I should probably remind
Scott's here. Scott, you want to say hi to Scott? Scott Heddle. Scott Heddle.
Wait, I thought the guy from Creed was watching.
That was scary because it sounded like you're right over my shoulder with your microphone for some reason. Okay, so what's up, Scott? We got to get you to 100 subscribers. I think you're at like 98. So if anyone's interested in really cool music content, if you want to go to Backstage Community Forum and just subscribe, if we can get Scott over 100 subscribers, we'll throw a party for him at Denny's. Al's here. So we have Al, we have Scott, Cory, me. Who are we missing? Where's Chris? Where's Christopher?
Mr. Douglas.
What's up, Douglas? Susie is here too. Rush Anthony. I think people, I don't know if people like it when I say all the names in the beginning or if they think it's really annoying, but.
Hi, Jeremy Stefan.
Hi, Rolajito Yabara. I can't say everybody's names. I'm sorry. Jubjan Zilke. You know, it's funny, Cory. I found out I have a whole bunch of subscribers in Australia. So we're going to have to take a little trip.
We're going down under.
Yep. We're going to have to take a plane ride, like a 15-hour plane ride. It's going to be insane.
I still want
Charles
you to look
here.
at that high
Marcy's
tape
here.
that's on top of your pile. I swear that's the one I gave you.
Okay, we'll look through it. Once I get my camera back from my bro. He's going through his old family pictures, family
Larry,
videos.
Bring the camera back, Larry.
Yeah. Make sure you wipe it down.
So have you talked on any live streams about the Mike Nastics hitting Instagram fame yet?
No, I might do a video about it just because it's so bizarre, you know?
You should. My brother sent me that. Dude, Christina P.
Yeah, Christina Brzezinski, the comedian,
yeah.
she reposted it. And then someone's like, dude, Rogan's going to see it now.
Is that from the Totally 80s page?
Yeah, which is funny because it was actually in the 90s, but I don't want to say anything because...
Well, there's some leeway.
A little bit.
Do you know that Cool 108 now plays 80s and 90s?
Yeah, I figured.
But then they played Boulevard of Broken Dreams, which is straight up 2004 Green Day.
I guess if it's
whatever.
Green Day, they just it's kind of like CCR. You just think it's going to be old no matter when it came out.
But I'm like, okay, if you're 80s, 90s, don't go 4 years into the 2000s and play Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
That is weird.
It's like you're messing with your formula now.
A little bit. What's up, Uwan Buzz from Singapore? You know, I didn't mean to form like a pity party when I was like, yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone in my own state watches the stuff, but everyone, you know, in Australia and all over the world. And then I'm like, God, I sound like a dink right now. But everybody started to tell me their locations, and it was really surprising how many people were from, you know, just odd locations that I wasn't even expecting. By odd, I just mean when you live in Minnesota, every other place is odd, pretty much. You know?
Alan Guitars said, Men at Work had some pretty awesome songs. I'll go as far as to say that the Men at Work debut album,
What's up, Bridget?
Business as Usual, is like one of my favorite albums, not just of the 80s, but of all decades.
And Cory is not posing. He's loved Men at Work forever.
Yeah,
you know,
since I was a kid.
Max from Portugal.
Goes back to that nostalgia thing. Like the first music you ever heard when you were a child is like imprinted on your brain at a DNA level.
Right.
And we had the Men at Work tape. We had Thriller. Mm-hmm. We had like 5 cassettes that we listened to on a loop. ZZ Top Eliminator.
Guts.
Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast, which is like his solo album with like Boys of Summer and
Oh, that's off that album? I
Dirty
didn't know
Laundry and all that. Kick 'em when they're up,
Yeah.
kick 'em when they're down.
You know what's weird is I think they count on nostalgia for a lot of their, it's just like if they hit you at the right time in your life, you're gonna be like a lifetime customer. I hate to say
Yeah.
that, but like I'm still listening to, obviously, to the 80s and 90s. You're gonna see by today's Name That Riff, and the drums and everything that I'm stuck in those times. But I do reach out and I go into some modern stuff, and it never it's like a nonstick pan. It's just like just rubs right off me. So.
See, Marcy says the acoustic version of Down Under by Colin is fantastic. I would suggest to everybody to listen to Colin Hayes' solo records, of which he's had many. And
Is
the
it
last
Hayes or Hay?
Hay, Colin Hay.
Okay.
I say Hayes as in
Purple
apostrophe S.
Gotcha.
But no, in the last probably 15 years, he's probably had half a dozen solo albums they're great. Mm-hmm. Really prolific. Dude puts an album out every 2-3 years.
Yep. What's that song that starts out it's like offbeat, but it fools your ear? It's like,
It's a Mistake.
yeah. I always thought I knew that song, and then I watched him play an acoustic version on some like podcast, and he's doing this really cool chord in the beginning. I'm like,
The bass does a really
it.
cool thing in that intro. It's like do 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 do. Plays like a little melody.
oh yeah,
Sweet little bass lick before it kicks into it. And in a way, I guess it's kind of a reggae.
it is. Yeah,
It's kind of a reggae beat,
but
but
when you only hear it right away, you think it's on the one beat.
Right.
It's kind of crazy. We got an unsub from Gareth Evans. See what happens when you hear Cory?
what does that mean?
I'm just kidding. I had somebody else this week go, I'm unsubbing because you talk too much. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
It's a live stream.
All right. Okay? Tom Schultz. Oh, you know what, Megadeth fan? Thank you for keeping me honest. Cory, you see the thing under that? That's my Rockman soloist thing. I'm going to be using that pretty soon with the Tom Schultz.
Nice.
But I have one Fix This Band, and then I'm going to do my next artist series. So that should be a lot of fun. This one's cool because I actually talked to the band, and they were cool with it, which is really hard to ask a band if you want to be on my series called Fix This Band.
I just watched your 1 second guess Metallica
one?
video.
Yeah. I just made the next one
I
tonight.
damn near aced it except for the fucking new songs.
I know, dude.
Like, dude, I don't know anything from
72
Lux, Turn,
seasons,
whatever.
I know.
Yeah.
And I totally left off Hardwired. I had it in a folder, and I completely abandoned it. I'm like, I'm going to have to do a part 2.
That I would have known.
But I did make another one today with a different band, and I think it's going to be one of these things that I could just do. It takes like 2 hours now because I did the hard work first, and now I would just plug everything in that I need. So keep an eye out for that. I might put that out tonight, actually, just because I'm excited about it.
Name a New Zealand band. Would that be like Crowded House or something?
Crowded House. Would it be Big Country? No, I'm just kidding. Can I Google it?
Is ass. Well, I don't know if I'd say that, but
Dude, it's all worth that one riff in Crown of Barbed Wire. That's a sweet riff.
when I heard it, when all those videos were leaked like a year ago,
Yeah.
I used their terminology and was like, it sounds pretty stock.
Lars, it's pretty stock.
From watching that Saint Anger documentary when they're
I know.
writing that album. I don't know, it sounds a little stock.
You know, for a while, every Metallica song sounded like this to me. Like this snare gallop. It's like every song started the same to me. It's like maybe it's just two songs. But
yeah, I mean, I remember when like Death Magnetic came out probably 15, 16 years ago now.
Yeah.
And that was like, oh, the return to their roots.
That was with what's his name, right?
Yeah.
Rick Rubin?
Well, it was with I think it was the first album for Trujillo.
Oh, was it? Okay. That's right, because Rick Rubin did... Bob Rock did the bass for Saint Anger, right?
Yep.
Anyway, we won't talk about that.
Good old Bobby Rock.
Let's do it.
It's time! Let's play Name that riff!
You know who actually went on to do some big things was Randy Razorblade. Remember him from the documentary?
No.
He was the guy that was the assistant engineer during the Black Album, and now he's like working with all these huge, mostly butt
Randy
rock bands.
Staub?
But yeah, I think so. All right, you guys ready? What's up, Bernard? We are going to do Name That Tune. We got some drums. We've got the giveaway. Well, not the giveaway, but the winner of the, what do you want to call it? What's it called when you do that kind of thing?
A raffle?
The raffle. Not the meat raffle. That's next week. All right, you guys ready? I forgot which songs I chose, but I chose a few doozies. Ba-ba-bum.
So Metallica Live with only 300 people in the theater. LOL.
Where was this? Because even after Ride the Lightning, they were playing First Avenue and stuff like that. Okay, you guys ready? Here's the first riff. Name it. It's not fail to beat. I just chose that one first because I love it. I love playing it. The Meat Raffles is a great band name, actually. Johnny Melancholy, we didn't choose the winner yet, but we're going to do a certain thing when it comes to the guitar. We're going to choose the winner first this time. So whoever gets chosen first gets the guitar, as long as they live within the continental United States and everything checks out and all that. And then Free Will Burn and U2.
What other way is there to do it?
But after that, we're going to do 2 consolation drawings where we'll give away a $50 and a $25 gift certificate. Just,
Nice.
you know. A lot of people entered, so I feel bad just giving away one prize. But you also, it sucks doing these because there's so many people watching, and then one person's happy, the rest feel bad. So I don't like that feeling, you know. But Alfie's Games, I think you were the first one to get it. You know that song, Cory?
No.
You'd actually really like it. It's a newer, not really anymore, Megadeth song that us old guys still would love. It's one of those things, you know.
I listened to whatever new Megadeth album came out around like
Dystopia.
2008.
Dystopia.
Was that what it was?
I think so. With The Threat Is Real?
I don't know. I was at the time I was working out at like
Was that song on there?
LA Fitness, and I was on a treadmill or something, and oh, here's the new Megadeth, and I was like, eh.
Well, off that album, The Threat Is Real just tickles my titties. I showed Jaden, and right away he loved it. He's like, holy crap. By the way, I posted about Jaden's video the other day, and he went from having like 12 subscribers to 100 like overnight. So
Nice.
he's probably pretty excited. He hasn't talked to me yet, but maybe he thinks he's too good for me now. That's it, man. You hit 100 subscribers. You're out of here. You're moving on to bigger and better things. Al Douglas, Dale Donuts would be a great band. Dodd. There was a band called Dodd, remember?
Yep.
Whatever happened to Dodd? He was a big dude, right?
So, perfect description of how I fell off the Megadeth wagon in 96 or so. Yeah, with a tout le monde.
Oh, man, I love
Risk.
Euthanasia. Risk I didn't care for, but Euthanasia ruled. Steve Gell plays with Dave Ellefson.
It said he
Dave
says
Ellefson.
I
Oh,
play
it's
with
the
David.
different dude.
Okay.
That's funny. That's like if you knew a guy named Dave Mustang. You're like, I play with Dave Mustang. All right, so that was the first tune. Let's do a drum beat because...
Someone keeps asking for you to play the lick for Cliffs of Dover.
Which one? There's
Just
a
the
million
intro
of them.
for me.
Oh, my God. Let me practice. I did learn a technique by doing that song, by the way. I taught Chris how to do the diddy-diddy-diddy, you know what I mean?
Remember.
But he used to
I
sit
think
there and...
we all learned it from you.
Yeah, but I still don't know if I play it right because I watch him play it now, and I learned off bad tabs, so everything I had to play is wrong.
Moist Dink.
Sweating
Sweating
Bullies.
bullets.
How about Sweaty Bullies by Moist Ink? That'd be even better. Okay, you guys, let's do a drum groove. I lost my bumper for it, so we're just going to have to do it. You guys ready? Name the band and the song just off the drum beat. Cory, tell me the drums sound good again.
every rock song ever made.
Pretty much. It's funny because I can't sync my damn foot with my hand when I go do-do-ba-do-do-ba, do-do-ba-do-do-ba. But I want to say I did it on purpose so that sounds like a flam. That's what I'm going to go with. Cliffs of Dover by Vera Lynn. The White Cliffs of Dover. Is that from the 60s or something? That sounds like a 60s love ballad or something. All right, Walking on Sunshine. That's actually a good guess, but no. Peyton Music wins. Sorry, we can't. Our screen, Corey, is covered up with all these windows, so you can't see some of the stuff.
Susie and the Banshees didn't Walking on Sunshine.
I know.
That was Katrina and the Waves.
Susie and the Banshees doing. That'd be actually pretty funny.
Unless they covered it.
Be a lot more depressing, I think. Speaking of that, freaking Concrete Blonde, what do you think, Corey? Did you watch my new video where I played that solo thing?
I did. I want Bad Bromance to play that song, but
it's kind of depressing.
We're dedicated to all like up-tempo dance kind of songs.
You can ironically make it a happy, fun dance song.
Well, I mean, unironically, you could probably just turn it into an aggressive up-tempo rock song.
You could, for sure. By putting this Should I Stay or Should I Go beat over the top.
Little punk beat.
Joey. That'd be awesome. I always thought the guitar player, nobody ever knows his damn name. Poor guy. Writes one of the most iconic solos ever.
I just figured put it on the on beat.
Joe. Oh, that'd be cool. I call that the offbeat. The onbeat would be
maybe,
Joe.
Maybe just regular 4/4, but not sped up rather than slowed down like how they play it.
I think
kind of double time.
I think that would work somehow. But the thing that makes that song work is just the grit and the depth of the singer's voice, I'm in love. Jeremy Steffen, Suzy and the Banshees. That's how you truly spell Susie.
Yeah.
Remember the Susie we knew?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, that was fun. We're going to do, this has actually become, people like the Name That Band from the poster segment. I thought people were going to hate it, but it's fun. It's a good little break for us because we could just look and admire the beauty of these hair metal band people.
I like it. It's a good news segment.
Okay. You guys, check this out, you guys. You got to name the band just by the picture of the band. Hopefully I took out all the logos. Sometimes I can only leave them in the background. So, you guys,
get ready and name that
band photo.
Corey, you're not going to be able to see it because the comments are covering it, but let's see if you can guess it from behind the comments. All right, you guys ready?
What about on your screen?
Still same thing. It's kind of mirroring it. Here we go. Name this band. Hello. All four were my ex-girlfriends, by the way. People are like, what are you doing, Mike? Your channel has become insane.
Well, I can see two of the members.
Is it me or is that music really loud?
Pretty loud.
I can't turn it down for some reason. Sorry, you guys.
King Penguin, this is so random, but how did you get so good at playing Blackened by Metallica? I don't know, practicing it for 35 years.
That'll do it, for sure. Yet, my favorite thing I ever did with Blackened is that video about how Lars throws the beat off on that one spot.
Yeah, yep.
And I never knew what caused it. I thought the guitars changed to the next beat, but it's Lars. He had one little quick eighth note on the fill. It's pretty nuts. All right. But that's the first thing that gave me chills when I listened to that Justice for All album, was I played Blackened on Tony's system. All of a sudden it was like, oh, so sweet. All right. God is a Bullet is a great song, by the way. Concrete Blonde.
I have to listen. I want to listen to that whole album now.
I just bought 4 of their actual CDs because I want to go back to solid media,
Well, from your little clip, it was, I got a YouTube suggested video that was like a mini doc about their whole career.
Oh, I saw that too.
It said, "Oh, she's into like art," and I thought she died.
You would think so, but because she was in such a bad place, I think. For a
no,
while.
I have a very like Mandela effect memory of like a year ago, my brother telling me, "Oh, she died."
You might be thinking of someone kind of like her. You know what I mean? She's sort of like.
You know what I'm thinking of? I think I'm thinking of. The chick from the Divinals. She's dead.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I touch myself?
Yep.
Oh,
She died
man.
a few years ago, I think.
Yeah, I hate this, but I
like, get
kind of
that
lump
weird-
singers together in my
Yeah,
head.
kind of.
Like people thought Four Non Blondes was Concrete Blonde. I mean, the both singers have incredible voices, but still, damn. Alan's guitar says this is Sanctus, Cory.
None of us were blonde, though.
Free Wheel Burnin', why do you feel out of place? You're home as long as you're cool and into Vixen. Nice. Were you the first one to say that? I gotta go back and check. I'm not really sure, but congratulations. Susie got it as well. I'm just glad people know. Steve Gell says she did pass away. She did not. She is still here as far as I know. We should look that up. Okay, let's keep going.
Well, that documentary was from a month ago. Like, I had to check the
Oh,
date.
okay.
I was like, well, maybe it's an old video.
Yeah.
No, it was brand new.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
They just broke up, and they do, like, she's had an art gallery. She's had, like, some crazy stuff going on.
I like the fact that they got offers by all these huge labels, and
They
all the
said
labels.
no.
Yeah, the labels kept telling them to do these things they didn't want to do, and they're just like, "No, we're not going to do it."
That was in that doc.
Yeah, I saw the same one. I think.
Yeah, it was like, we want you to do a cover of a CCR song. They're like, nope, we're out.
And then you got to wonder why they chose that. Did someone in that company get royalties if they played a CCR cover? It's
I
so
don't know.
crazy. All right. You guys ready for another riff? I've got a lot of stuff to get to before we do the drawing, but
And it was Miles Copeland that said you have to change your name from
oh,
Dream
yeah.
6.
Too many bands with the word dream in
That's
it.
right.
They didn't mention Dream Theater, though. I don't think they were out by then, but maybe they were. Because Dream Theater has been around forever now, like 22 years or something like that. All right, you guys ready for the next riff? This one is more of a... Oh, it is a riff. Okay, I've got everything backwards. Here we go.
Name that
Riff! Was it Les Claypool that created the meme Primus Sucks? Sorry, I'll shut off the distortion every time because it's nice and calm without it. All right, you guys ready for this one? This one's kind of a tricky one to play, surprisingly. I'll keep going. I love that little tricky move there. You expect it to go to B, but no, it goes to C sharp minor.
Play it again.
Don't make me play it again. Oh, thank you, Dr. Zero. 35 years. What am I thinking? I remember being in, I think, high school and buying images and words.
It was 92 when we went and saw him for 92 cents.
That's right.
Or, 93 cents at the Mirage.
That's so crazy.
Because it was a 93X, like, on a Wednesday night.
I hate to say this, but
Dude, I still have the pictures of James LeBrie.
I saw that. I do
But,
too somehow. I have like actual film photos somehow of that show. What's crazy is that we
brought
left
cameras.
We left early. Yeah, we brought
Yeah,
our
like, we got
SLRs.
school the next day. We got to leave.
Huge, yeah. And so I think
Dude,
it's,
we heard Metropolis. We can leave now.
they open with it. Remember? It was like chicka, chicka,
Yeah.
chicka, chicka. It was so cool. All I wanted to
And
hear was
then-
"Pull Me Under." I was like, okay, I'm good. But then everything else is just crazy.
What was the other song that we wanted to hear? Under the Glass Moon or something?
Take the Time, Under the Glass Moon has that solo in it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Got some chorus on my tone. All right. Who got it right? It was not Dream On. That by Arrowmakers. All right, we're going to go from here. More like 40. Thank you. I feel stupid now saying 20 because to me, 20 years ago is the 80s. John Zilke. Did you get it right? I think it was you, baby.
Time stand still.
Yes.
Right?
Have you seen that video before? It is bizarre, man. It's like they're in this camera thing and it's moving the whole time and Amy Mann's there. It's just
Is that 90s?
I believe that's 90s Rush. But watch that video, you guys. You will just lose it.
What's this about BC Rich drawing? Well,
If you
Watchman
don't know,
for you.
if you don't know, it's too late.
Going back a couple weeks.
Skipsters, New Age Girl by Dead Eye Dick. Rah! I know you're really amazed, Cory, that I just know how to play that.
I
but
love it.
mine's I used to play that song. By the way, that song does really well live.
I could sing that whole song right now if you played it. I got a new ways girl. Tell us what she's like a materialistic girl. Does she ride a bike? She wears a crystal necklace. Does she spend a lot of cash? I know she's gonna crash. Don't know where she's going and I don't know where she's been. All I know is loving her is gonna be a sin. Mary Moon.
I have no idea where it goes from there.
She's a vegetarian. Mary
All I think of
Moon,
is
Mary
Dumb
Moon.
and Dumber and like
Yep.
Friends for some reason.
Well, I remember just hearing it a lot and thinking it was hilarious.
Can't think of the chorus chords. It's
Don't eat meat, but she sure likes the bone.
because she's a vegetarian. William L., thank you for the $5. That's awesome. Appreciate it.
Now she would be a vegan girl.
She's a vegan with blue hair. Okay, let's keep going. Thank you, William, once again. Really appreciate
Who
it.
wrote the book Dead Dick? No prizes.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Time
Was
Stands
that a
Still is
Dalton
from
Trumbo book?
87. Oh, my God, dude. I can't believe that song
late
came
80s.
out. Wow. I just bought some cassettes because I love the vintage shit stuff right now, and I bought the Tiffany cassette. Even though when I was younger and that came out, I would have never been found dead with it. But
My favorite is the Weird Al take
Oh.
on the Tiffany song.
I think we're a bone now.
No, it's I think I'm a clone now.
There seems to be a lot of me around. She's a vegetarian.
Where's Corey's bass? I might make him stop singing. Just kidding.
Cory sings awesome.
She's a vagine, that's right, for your real person.
I feel bad though. I keep playing that
She's a
clip, Cory, of
vegetarian.
Sanctus playing Enter Sandman at Lattice Pizza, and it's that part where we botch it, and you're trying to sing the backup, and Al's totally screws up, and it's just a wreck.
Did you play that on Fix This Band?
Yeah, I did. No, but it was from somebody else's playing Enter Sandman. It wasn't our Fix This Band, even though we have one, but it's kind of funny. I could play King's X, Brendan. Let's see. Not that song, but I could play. Let's see. I don't know what
We
the hell
used to
he's
play
doing.
a Dog Man in my other cover band that never took off.
Yeah, I'm going to do a video on Dog Man because I think it's
To
unappreciated.
be the Dog Man.
It was so soulful.
Do
Do you remember what their first big hit was, Cory? Because it was kind of surprising for me.
Wasn't it like Dorothy Leaves Kansas or some weird?
Over My Head, I Hear Music. It was the song that people forgot about, but it was a great
But
song.
what's the album? Something about
Dorothy
we're
something.
not in Kansas anymore or something.
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm not sure. Are you guys ready for the next drum groove? Name the band and the song. We have over 100 people watching. Good Lord. Here we go.
Why did a portal to hell open up when I played Swords of Sadness?
Don't ask questions. Just go with it, man. It's kind of like discovering like the Lost Ark. It just your life just is never the same after you play Swords of Sadness. Trust us, we know. All right, here we go. If you don't know by now, you don't know. Isn't that a Simply Red song? All right. We'll do a Primus-only live stream one of these days. Riffman, that's a good guess. It is not Strutter by Kiss. I'll play it again if you guys need it.
There's a great video. This dude has a series of videos. I don't know if we can shout out other channels on YouTube.
No,
But
as long as it's not.
I don't know what it is, but this guy's like,
I'm just kidding.
these videos are like, is Gene Simmons an actual good bass player? Let's
is.
see the tape. And then they name that documentary about the Wrecking Crew, and like Carol Kay is trying to teach Gene some bass line because he's like,
I
oh,
know,
she's
I
my
saw that.
influence.
But that doesn't
and he
mean
couldn't
they
do
suck.
it.
I know. But he's so locked into what he already does. It's like
Sure.
it's like Tommy Lee playing in the school band. Remember that he sucked?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but can they play Dr. Feelgood? I don't think so.
Kevin says ZZ Top legs.
Ooh, it's a very formative, or it was during my formative years that I saw that video, and I haven't been the same ever since. But
Well, like I said, that was one of the first tapes we ever had. and I'm
Eliminator. You know
pretty
what?
sure
I didn't
we wore
realize
it out.
how many albums ZZ Top had before Eliminator. They paid their dues. man.
Lots.
Okay, here's the groove again, just because nobody's getting it. I guess it's not the most obvious bass or drum groove, but still.
I have a guess.
Okay, give it 10 more seconds. Shake hands with beef. I like Jeremy Steffen. Hey now, don't dream it's over. That's a great song. I played that song during a breakup once, and it ripped my guts out of my ass. It was rough. Girls, Girls, Girls by Dolly Parton. No. Oh, shit, I almost sang it. I'll give you guys a hint, okay?
I got it. I know it.
Oh, you do?
It's the band of the shirt that Mike's.
Yes.
The shirt of the band that Mike's wearing right now.
Okay, now that you know that, listen one more time, just the beginning.
I know what it is because they played it live. It's Angry Again.
Yeah. I don't know how it goes.
We looked at each other and we had our Wayne's World moment. Oh!
They're playing it.
Whoa!
And then I was like, they're going to kick into, In My Darkest Hour. They never did.
It was like 2 hours of, we're not worthy.
Yeah, it was
We're
great.
not worthy.
It was really cool. And it was overwhelming because the LEDs were just huge. And, I mean,
And watching that
Tamo
little
was there.
Watching that little Brazilian dude like
Who, Tamo?
toss the candy bars around.
Yeah, easily, like he's been doing it for 30 years. It was just so cool.
He looked like he's about as big as a Polly Pocket.
He might be.
You could just put him in your front shirt pocket, bring him with you everywhere.
He's pretty like Polly Pocket. All right, you guys ready to do? We're going to get through the trivia. Then we're going to do a couple of, well, we'll get halfway through the trivia. We'll do the drawing for the main thing. Then we'll keep going a little bit longer, and we'll do the other drawings for the other prizes, just because. All right, you guys ready to name that band? Let's do it.
Get ready and name that
Band photo.
So watch, when I do the picture, you won't be able to see it. All right, you guys, here we
I
go.
saw half of it last time.
I'm going to turn down the volume this time. Sorry about that. And go.
Got it. I already got it.
Cory knows it. Cory knows. Cory knows. Dude, nobody I know thinks Peace Sells is bad.
Mr. Moose got it.
Okay. Well, kinda. Jefferson Airplomby.
That's okay.
Nice job.
We'll give it to you. It's a little slip of the finger there. Mr. Moose got some fat fingers.
Like, yeah, you try to like type it in with his horns. Awesome. Good job. You know what got me into Jefferson Airplane? Concrete Blonde. I'm like, she sounds like Grace Slick. And then I'm like, whatever happened
You know
to
what got me into Jefferson Airplane?
Jim Carrey?
We built this city on rock
Starship.
and roll.
Was that Starship or Jefferson Starship?
It was Starship.
That's
It
a
was
great
Jefferson Airplane. Then it became Jefferson Starship.
song. And
And then just Starship.
and then it just became shit. You know what's weird is I didn't know she was actually in some of the newer songs.
Yeah.
Like Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. That's Grace Slick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a break. I can't believe that. I thought they heard some studio.
We built this city. It was mostly Mickey Dolenz or whatever his name is.
He's from the Monkees, and
I
he has a
know.
really beautiful
But
dog.
the guy from Starship is Mickey something too.
You know what's funny is I got into all these 80s movies, and Mickey Dolenz's daughter is Amy Dolenz.
That's right. License to Drive, baby.
Stole my heart.
Right?
She's in that? No, she's in She's Out of
the one
Control.
with Tony Danza.
and the lady from Chucky
Yeah.
and Seventh
Mom from
Heaven.
Chucky.
Hello. We are going
Oh yeah, just write the lyrics to their most famous song. That's the way to do it.
Yes, and then collect. Back then, you could just sit around and collect. Mickey
That-
Thomas.
Whenever I hear that song,
Fooled Around, Fell in Love.
no, the one pill makes you larger, one pill makes you small.
White Rabbit.
Always makes me think of the cable guy.
But he didn't
'Cause he
sing that
sings
one.
it.
No, he sings "When the Truth Is Found." Don't you want someone to love?
That's right. You're right.
But White Rabbit is a killer freaking tune. I don't know what it is, but
It's metal before metal existed.
it's
kind of dark.
Yes. Listen to her voice. Listen to the sound, the tone of her voice.
Psychedelic and like creepy.
It's like creepy. You know, she's on some shit. Look at her face. She's beautiful. She's got that voice. And then when I heard the Concrete Blonde songs, I was just like, I'm feeling that same energy. You know, it was crazy.
Built this city on Rocky Road.
Johnette.
All right, skipsters.
Yes. You know what's funny is I kept calling her Jonette, but it's Johnette Napolitano. Took me 10 takes of my video. You'll see it's cut because I'm like, Joanne Napolitano. No, Johnette Napoleon. Good Lord. Cable Guy is one of my
that song
favorite.
really, back in the day, really, I didn't probably understand the lyrics, but the emoting of the vocals really kind of hits you in the nutsack.
That's what's cool about great music is you don't even know. I mean, look at Pearl Jam. All right, let's keep going, shall we? We got some more riffs to do. What's this next one? Oh, my God. Okay, I think Corey's going to get this one right away.
Name that.
I just had this weird vision, Corey, of us doing this, whether it's me and you or Al is here, Chris is here, whatever, when we're like 90 in a nursing home. We're still doing live streams, but we're like super, old school by then because we're so spry and young now,
Most of our viewers are from Centauri 5.
Yeah.
We're all living in some space station somewhere.
My old subscribers have all passed on, but somehow we
But now their consciousness lives on in an avatar, and they can still communicate.
You see those videos of those people with the new Apple visors on, the Apple Vision, and they're like getting out of their cars and waving their arms like they see a bunch of stuff. That's what's going to be like when it's a brain implant.
This is what really pisses me off about Joe Rogan. He's predictive programming right now.
Yeah, because he already said it.
With all of his talk of like, oh, we're going to move on to like this other consciousness and be this, evolve to this other like thing. Well, dude, if you keep saying it, you're just preparing everybody for it to happen. How about if we shut it down and be like, fuck no.
I think what he gets wrong is that a lot of people assume that AI is going to be better than humans. But if you ever watch Terminator, you obviously know that's not true.
That's right.
All right. Could a robot write White Rabbit? That was really hard to say, by the way, but probably someday. But
okay, creepy band is Coven.
I'm thinking of. Have you seen American Movie?
Coven. Yeah, that's right.
Why do you call it Coven or Coven? Because Coven sounds like oven, man.
That's stupid.
People hate that movie, but it's one of my favorite movies.
The documentary.
Right. Yeah, we did Thunder
It's
Kiss
one
65
of the best
last time.
Docs ever.
It's great. And I got a hold of Mark, and he sent me like a autograph thing of Coven.
Wolf Mahler says, I'm living in a hotel that fell into a fault line 100 years ago.
Oh my God. At least it didn't fall into a sinkhole. That'd be worse. All right. Ready, guys? Good luck. Brendan knows what's up. American Movie is great.
It is a great movie.
You get like a nice Minnesota, Wisconsin vibe.
Him at home with his parents watching Brett Favre's first Super Bowl in like 97.
And his friend Mike is just totally like burnt out of his skull. I think
Wasn't he playing Trapped Under Ice on acoustic guitar? He's like, dun, dun, dun,
I thought it was might have been Fight Fire with Fire.
Whatever, Fight Fire with Fire.
He was like, it's like one of the first things you hear on that documentary is that.
Yeah.
Ooh, Riffman got close. Corey, do you know what it was?
Yeah.
You know what scares me? I watched a YouTube video the other day where they took someone from like Nebraska or something, And they said, how a Nebraskan says this word. And then they said, here's how a Minnesotan says the word. And when the Minnesotan said the word, it sounded right to me. And then I realized we don't realize we have accents.
Was it bag or bag?
Yeah, it was that kind of stuff. It was like 10 different items. Like, say refrigerator. And I'm like, everyone says refrigerator. I don't know what the problem is here. Rush Anthony, I think you got it, baby. Can I play the rest of it? Because I took the time to learn it.
Yes.
We used to actually play it in my old band. Can't believe how many songs we played in Mind's Eye. We need some 80s chorus.
Mike, where's your fractal?
It's at home.
What?
I retired it already. Sick of it.
Come on.
Sick of pushing buttons and reading screens. What am I? The Terminator?
Wally
old
just got this sweet Fender amp that's like a 900 watt little Fender deal that he plugs the fractal into because it's like
Yeah, you need the right
a
speaker
powered
for it.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, check it out. It has the legs so I can kick it back.
It's
Like,
great.
yeah, the classic Fender kickback.
It's great, but I just keep going back to my video where I'm like, I waited 30 years to have this tone, and I bought the Roland Jazz Chorus, and I'm like, now I sound like Metallica. And a lot of people were like, why don't you just program it into your fractal or whatever? I'm just like, God, you guys are lame. Let me enjoy.
Well, that's what those Kempers did was you could plug your Kemper into an actual amp, and it modeled the whole amp just by getting the frequency.
I have one. And one time I was playing live, and we were kicking into a Heart song, What About Love? And I moved the foot switch, and the cord got jostled, and all of a sudden it wasn't working. I was getting nothing out of it. So I had to restart it like a freaking computer, because that's what it is. It barely kicked in, and I was like... So I was like, no more. I'm done with this. I gave it to Chris. I went back to tubes
that can happen
and
with
pedals.
Dude, if you accidentally pull your cord out of a tube amp...
No. If you pull your cord out of a tube amp, you put the cord back in.
I suppose.
You don't restart it. I don't know what tube amps you're playing. I'm just kidding. All right. I'm not saying I'm never going to go to the fractal. I thought I was going to have to use it. I got the FM9, the newest one, because I'm doing this gig in a church coming up where we're doing like a student showcase. And I thought the guy was going to be so used to it that I would have to just bring that. But I'm like, screw it. I'm bringing my Fender tube amp. I don't care.
Well,
and I'm plugging in my foot
either
pedals.
way you do it, any way you cut it.
Any way I want it, that's the way I need it.
It's all about stage volume. So if you're going to use...
I keep it down. Don't worry.
That kind of... No, what I'm saying is...
I'm just kidding.
Bands that go straight into the PA without an amp on stage sounds completely different.
And
it lacks balls. It lacks...
Unless you're in a stadium,
unless
like
it's Metallica,
uses.
but I've seen bands do it in a bar recently.
It's just not the same.
And it's just completely gutless.
I
Like
know.
they're trying to play a rock song and it's just like 80% rock. It's missing that last 20% you get from like stage volume.
And I'm actually going to do a video about why a lot of people who grow up now don't understand the feeling of air hitting the back of your asshole as you're playing a solo.
That's right.
Something about it. Then you turn around and you have a force field. Like the force field is non-existent through a monitor system.
That's right.
I've tried it. It's like, I'm going to do a little... Shit. It just dies on you.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, now that we pissed off half the viewers... I'm just kidding. But you know that force field, Corey, because you know what it feels like to have an awesome cabinet on stage.
Dude,
you play the freaking bed on stage.
When are you going to borrow me that bass synth I can dink around with?
It's just a synth pedal. You can grab it anytime you
need
want.
to borrow it to me because I need to get some
I will loan it to you
synthy stuff
tonight.
For the BB.
Here's the one downfall of it, though. You have to remember the settings for each thing.
Oh, damn.
I know, it's not digital, so you have to actually turn
Well,
knobs.
if I could just find a decent in-between...
Oh, you'll love it.
Sound
just something that has a little bit of to it. Definitely that. All right, you guys ready? Everyone's like, will you do the drawing? I got to go to bed. All right, let's do the next.
I'm mad now. KJ, okay, settle down.
KJ. Oh, KJ, what's up? KJ's coming back to life, by the way.
Can't get that sweet feedback with those modeling amps. I mean...
That's what I just said.
You can if you play it through an actual amp, though.
Yeah, that's what I did for the Heartless thing, but then that had a couple bad moments, man. All right. Name that drum groove. right. I took drum lessons for 4 years to learn that groove. Name it.
What?
Well, I didn't.
When did you take drum lessons?
With Marco Day back when I worked at Schmidt.
Dude, you're like an onion. We're peeling back the layers.
I know.
I never knew you took drum lessons.
Hell yeah.
You took some piano lessons too, right? For the old keyboards?
Heck yeah. And I took some cello lessons.
Did Al's sister give you lessons?
I wish.
Shout out to Rach.
It was Natalie.
Rachel Douglas. Natalie
and Rachel, I think, both taught.
Really?
Yeah. No freewheel burning. It's not butt blossoms.
Toto, Rosanna.
That's
Rosanna.
it. You got Arquette. Rosanna Arquette. John Zilke on fire today. Soviet Snake.
Rosanna.
Thank you.
Rosanna.
Guys, we only have 63 likes. We got to get over 100. If you do, Cory will do 7 cock push-ups. So listen to the groove again now that you know what it is. Listen to the ghost notes that took me 4 years.
Dude, your one stick is hashed.
I know. I've been playing a lot of drums this week. You could tell I get everything I can out of those sticks. Back in the day, remember they were like $3 for a pair. Now
Do you have a vacuum to suck up all your splinters?
I do. I bought one of those weird ones, cordless jobbies.
Like a shark?
No,
Shark?
what's the one? That's a really good one. I can't think of the name.
Dyson?
Dyson. I bought a Dyson.
You rich guys, you just buy the top name brand stuff all the time.
Well, I got sick of like charging and then having it last for 10 minutes. This thing lasts for like 2 hours. It's crazy. Kevin, I know. Cory just said that, and it hurts my feelings.
Need some new sticks.
Actually, you know what? I'll play them until I can feel that they're about to break, but I know that breaking point because I've played before where all of a sudden the stick gets launched at the bass player. It's like, pew! It's like a
Mike could have a sponsorship for everything, but he will not bow to any corporate sponsors.
I have a friend who lives in LA.
That's a Wayne's World reference.
I have a friend who lives in California, and she's like, Mike, just give me the nod, and I'll get you a sponsor. I'll pay you like $5,000 per episode. I'm like, I don't want to put a 2-minute ad in the middle of my freaking video, you know, but we'll see what happens.
Try the new Bling Blong energy drink.
It's great. It's made from cow semen or cow balls.
It's what plants want.
I'll tell you guys, though, if I ever do sponsorships, I'll be completely upfront about it. I'll be like, hey, paying the bills, baby. All right.
Dude, if you want that Lotus that fucking Stevie T has, you got to do some like
I don't want that Lotus.
Some cell phone game commercials or whatever.
I want to be like Concrete Blonde.
Try the new Warhammer 50,000.
I want to be kind of like Concrete Blonde, where I say no to a lot of things and I stay true to myself, but I know that can go so long, and then eventually you become that guy, you know?
I've got about 15 independent guitar companies just lined up, waiting for you to review their shit.
I want to work once I work with Cory. We're both going to have a lot of money because Cory's going to get a cut of it, and I'll do it one of these days, and that'll be the day that I die.
Just think, you could be responsible for launching the next Schecter guitar company. You never know. I mean, NAMM. Have you ever been to NAMM?
They asked me to go this year, and I said, I gotta fold some socks.
So you weren't interested, huh?
No, maybe next year. I have
because I've heard that
friends that went.
I've heard that it's not the same anymore since they started letting in the GP, general public.
Oh, a bunch of.
Well, it used to just be an industry show for.
I know.
Stores and dealers.
I want there to be the general public because I think they would have a lot more fun, like watching people play at their little booths. You know?
The big companies like Fender, they're not even there.
Oh,
they're like, it's not worth it for us to even.
It makes sense.
Show up and spend money on a booth and all this stuff. Like, we're Fender. We don't need to advertise.
Rickland Mop, how's Taylor Swift won so many albums of the year? Here's the thing: she's being pushed forward really hard right now. So just get ready for that storm. Metallica won a Grammy. Did you know that, Cory?
What?
They won a Grammy for 72 seasons, and only Robert showed up.
Well,
I find that hilarious that Lars didn't even show up. All right, you guys ready for the next band? You got to name it just by the picture. What were you going to say, Cory? I'm sorry.
I think it's because they know it's a joke.
Yeah, it's become it's always been that way, but it used to have some validity, I think.
Wasn't it? Didn't Jethro Tull win it instead of Metallica back in
Yeah, and then they did a makeup one for Metallica
91?
eventually. It was during the I think Justice for All after one.
Was it?
And then they got Jethro Tull got the makeup one. All right, you guys ready? Name that band. Who?
Mike, you gotta not be so obvious with all these bands.
It's not obvious. It's obvious to us and maybe John Zilke.
Well, anybody that follows your page.
It's not who you think it is.
That's a
Corey.
hint. It is. I know who.
Okay. I think you, me, Charles Wagner, and John Zilke know who it is, and that's it. Doing, doing.
Only Ron McGovney and Dave Mustaine showing up.
Bridget says the
that's
scammies. I like that. Hey, if people like it and they love watching it, great. I just know when we got an award for the Minnesota Music Awards, we knew it was bullshit. But
We didn't win. We were nominated.
I
we
know,
did not
but
win.
we ran off that freaking.
Mr. Moose is pretty sure way off.
Okay, you're close.
Smoking Pots, you're off.
Hold on, let me go back and see if because Jethro Tull. Yes, it's Jethro Tull. Just kidding.
Anybody saying Hole is
Here's
not
the thing.
right.
I can
You're
see why you
close.
say that. Plus, the band that is featured would know why you said that, and they were kind of haunted by
Well,
it.
there's
Keep going,
there's
keep
a strange
going.
connection between Hole and who this
Oh,
actually is.
Wolf Mahler.
There you go. Why did you remove from broadcast?
Is it on there?
You clicked remove from broadcast.
No, add to broadcast. Sorry. I totally. Okay, you're back. Wolf
Neapolitan
Mahler.
ice cream.
Sorry, I tried to put up your name on the screen. So this is Minnesota's own Babes in Toyland. And they got big during the time of the grunge era, so all of a sudden everyone thought they were copying Hole when they've been around forever.
That's right. But
Didn't
they
they-
did have like a connection or some kind of rivalry or something. They knew each other.
Yeah. And then, Pony, she's Mills Maddox and all that. She was kind of trying out for all these bands, and so she gave me some insider stories.
Nice.
It's not Lizzo, Ricklin Mop. Jesus. Okay, that was fun. If you guys want to look up Babes in Toyland, what was their big hit album with the doll on it? It was great.
Well, they mainly had mainstream success due to Beavis and Butthead.
That's right, with the one song.
because it was like fire. Yeah, fire.
And it was a pretty badass album. I mean, it flies under the radar quite a bit, but
It rocks pretty hard.
Minnesota like spawns these just weird grunge.
I mean, they're no Bikini Kill.
but there's a lot of weird angst in Minnesota because we're pent up for 6 months of the year, hoping not to die. All right. I want to play some guitar. Then we're gonna do.
I bet you 50 hours you can't play that 4-note Pink Floyd challenge. What?
Oh, I did though. Oh, the
There's
one I
a
actually
dude in Hall, that's
played
right.
in the video. No, that was like 3 years ago. So I forgot it.
Concrete Blonde's drummer had some wild stories about Hole. What?
I
I
always thought.
suppose they're both in L.A. at that time in the early 90s.
I thought it would be fun to be the band. Remember the local band called Dink? Wouldn't that be fun to be if there was a show where Dink and Hole played together and Hole opened for Dink?
Remember Shampoo?
No, I don't remember Shampoo. Now I gotta look this up. What was the Babes in Toyland hit album? I'm such a hipster, I don't even know. Let's see. Their biggest album was called... I have no clue.
What's the drink of choice tonight?
Pear juice. I didn't want to announce it, but I think this will be my last drink for a long time. I've said it before, I know, but... Damn it, I can't find the album. They keep bringing up the movie, Babes in Toyland. Okay.
Jeremy Steffen, it was sunny in Minnesota today and it was beautiful.
It was like 50 degrees. I took pictures yesterday. It got cold yesterday, but...
This is also slash...
Oh, Fontanelle. That was the name of that album.
Yeah, that's a little soft spot you have on your head when you're a baby?
Smoking pots. I was a huge flip nut. Cory, you want to give him the flip story? Then flip him off, I should say.
Where's people talking about flip?
Smoking pots at the top.
Nut. Okay, here's the flip story. We once rehearsed in when Sanctus was going into its modern day crisis phase.
Rest in peace.
We shared a rehearsal space with Flip that was owned by Flip's drummer. And then that summer, Paul Westerberg came in to rehearse for his tour, so he rented out the whole thing. And then us and Flip went and shared a space over in St. Paul somewhere on University Avenue. And we walked in. They were rehearsing before us, and they had those custom.
Yeah,
like
with a K.
Custom with a K, yeah, like tower speakers, whatever you want to call them.
Which is great because you can use them as a bed as well.
And we were like outside the door of the practice space waiting for them to get done. And it was the loudest thing I'd ever heard in my entire life. It was literally shaking the foundations of this 100-year-old building.
Yeah. We were afraid for our lives.
I've never heard it. I mean, because it was just this tiny, I don't know, was it a 10 by 12 room or something?
It was pretty
really small.
Yeah. It's funny because all these connections to these bands. So Paul Westerberg and their guitar player, one of the guitar players that was on the tour, sold me his Marshall amp, and I bought it, and it got stolen out of my storage space. So it's like, no matter what you do, you can't escape the replacements. You can't escape
Did Paul
Flip.
Westerberg steal it back?
Probably. He sent Slim Dunlop to come get it. I work with Slim. It's like this crazy circle that you don't even know you're in until you're out of it. It's wild.
Wasn't he the replacement for
He was ironically
Bob
the replacement.
Stinson?
Yeah. He can go his whole life saying that. Okay, let's do another riff.
That's right, Flip drummer Kilo Bale.
Kilo. I kind of want to keep looking at Cat, though.
Stay his name than smoking pot.
Cat's blonde hair just what do they call that?
Bleached.
Just jumps off the frickin' screen. It slaps. All right, here we go.
Name that
Riff. I was trying to think of the word pops. It pops off the screen. Okay, this one touches my heart. Let's see if Cory even knows what it is. Doubt it.
I know it.
You do? I love you.
We're talking about doing it in Bad Bromance.
What do you want to bring everyone down?
Yep.
It's kind of a hard riff to play, actually. Wolf wants coffee now. After listening to a story about the replacements, you'd think you'd want a little bit of a hello. Sippy, sippy.
The Love Shack spoken of a B-52 song is about 5 miles from me.
Played a little out of sugar. Mine's I used to play that song, too. That was a great song for me on the keys because all I had to do was do a clap.
I can hear you.
You just had to like hit the
Bang,
percussion
bang.
on the keyboard when I played in that band, and then just the chorus.
I
The organ
think
came in.
I've done that karaoke style before because
You probably did.
it's so fun to sing like Fred What's-His-Face in that band.
I think Cory's best karaoke moment ever was when we had a gig, and afterwards, I think before the gig actually, you're singing the song that you sing perfectly, "White Wedding" by Billy Idol.
Oh God.
Just Cory,
Did I
when he
really?
does the woo, it's like perfect.
I thought you were talking about the time we played at Mississippi Live and I did Bust a Move. KDWB was there like doing karaoke night in the
Yep.
room next to us. I won a free t-shirt. I think that was my senior year of high school.
Cory was great at karaoke. What key is that in? Right?
That's it. I can't do the weird thing with my lip, but
You can't? I could do it. I have little lips, though. That's the problem. Can you do the eyebrow? You can't tell because of these glasses, but I'm doing the eyebrow like nobody's business right now. Okay, you got to say the name of the band and the song. In this case, the artist in the song.
you know what I used to do
What's
a
up,
lot?
Thomas Thurber?
Karaoke, and I actually, when I'm warmed up, I can really nail it.
What?
Once Bitten, Twice Shy
Ooh,
by
my,
Great
my,
White.
yes. What?
7th grade, that was like my favorite song.
Let's hear it, Swap. What
Time is getting hard for you, little girl. I'm a humming and a strumming all over God's world. Remember where you had your last meal, and you know just how a woman feels. Now you got your picture on another guy's jacket. Me, I'm the only one.
I don't even know if
I'm
I'm
drawing
playing
a
the right
huge blank.
keys. I'm sorry. All I know is I was in love with a girl.
My, once bitten, twice shy, baby. My, once bitten, twice shy. I like how he goes so shy, and then he kicks into the solo.
Oh, he says
You know
that? I
the
thought it was
solo?
all right.
All right.
By the way, that guitar
got
solo influenced me. The video,
Yeah?
his fingers up close doing this.
Is that how you learn to watch someone and play their lick?
It's how I learned to chase after hot blonde women. Remember the girls in the video just kind of singing backup, but they really weren't.
The
But yeah.
hot model chicks that were in that video
Yeah.
probably turned me into a man. Let's put it that way.
Okay, that video then was my video for Legs by ZZ Top.
Like, I loved the bass, like the bass player. Like,
Mhm.
what kind of bass? Like, I don't know. The dude played a bass that I liked
All
or
I picture is
something.
Rachel Bolin for some reason, but that's
Yeah, it's the
Skid Row.
Spectres.
Yeah.
But that dude, I think the dude from Great White maybe had a Kramer,
probably
like a black Kramer with the pointy headstock. But the chick that was like over by him or what, like was some curly brunette haired chick that was like, oh my God.
Cory, do you know Hell is for Children is by Oat Benatar? We'll give it to you. You know.
Yeah, we want to do that because it's one of the Pat Benatar songs where it's not super high up,
Yeah.
except for I guess the end would be Hell is for hell.
That's so cool. That's all it is. But the intro is not easy.
Hell.
Hell is for hell.
Hell is for children.
Hell is for hell. What's
Hell is
funny
for hell
is
is
when I
at
was
the end, right?
when I was a kid, I was like, why are they ripping on us kids, man? Leave us kids alone. All right. Duran Duran's Girls on Film. Speaking of Duran Duran, the Hungry Like a Wolf, the girl moaning, that was a pivotal moment in my development. Do you see where we're so screwed up, Cory? We were raised on Playboys in the Woods,
Yep.
Hungry Like a Wolf moaning, and Cabbage Patch Kids. That's all we had when we were 6. Girls' School. Oh, that's a good one, too.
I've got on my Jellybean and Julia's playlist.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Brittany Fox.
Are you aware of the band Hayseed Dixie?
Mm,
They started off
the Killer
doing
Hayseeds.
Well, no, Hayseed Dixie started off doing bluegrass covers of AC/DC. Get it? Hayseed
Oh, that's
Dixie.
funny. Yeah, yep.
But they have
It's better than Gacy.
a version of Big Bottoms by Spinal Tap.
Fat Bottom Girls.
No.
Oh, Big Bottoms.
Bottoms.
My Girls Got 'Em.
Yep.
What was it? Talk about
mud flaps. My girls got them.
I still have the Guitar World with Spinal
It's
Tap
like
on
a
the cover.
acoustic bluegrass version.
Wolf Mahler, Oat Benatar,
So
the
you can
Quaker's
very
wife.
clearly, like people in the restaurant can hear him talking about, my girl fits me like a flesh tuxedo. I want to sink her with my pink torpedo.
The older you get, the
Big
more you
bottoms.
understand Spinal Tap. Put it
Big
that way.
bottoms.
Samantha Fox was a little too much for me at the time. Al's brother had a poster of her.
I met her on Monday. 'Twas my lucky Bunday. You know what I mean? Do 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 do.
You know, half the people on the chat are like, "What's Spinal Tap?"
They're all
Boy,
playing-
do you have a surprise?
They're all
waiting for
playing
you.
BC Rich basses from like 1984.
Yep. All right, we're gonna do another trivia.
Hustler Mag was better. Get out of here, Randy Simmons.
Well, it did show
Everyone
more.
knows that Cherry was the best.
Oh my God, it was that with an I, chair I.
Cherry
All right, you guys, this is the last drum trivia. Then we're gonna do a couple more things. We'll do the
We
main
used to play
drawing.
Bitch School. Great bar for that. For half the bar.
All right, you guys ready? Bernard, I'll have to check out the Finish What You Started video. We played that last live stream on guitar, but I don't think I remember the video. Oat Benatar is good with brown sugar. Love it. Okay. I was supposed to see Pat Benatar.
We're gonna rock it tonight. We're
I
gonna
was
rock
actually
it
going to
tonight.
go drive to Wisconsin to see Pat Benatar 'cause she was here with Pink, and I missed it. Then they were in Wisconsin. I was going to pay the extra money and go see her, but I blew it. All right, here we go. Sniff the glove, Cory.
Smell the glove. Come on.
Name that good one. Name that song. Just by the beats. I could write those drum lessons off now. Hello.
I could, if I sang it right now.
Don't do it. I know you know it. But do you know it? I'm afraid of the things I don't know that I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't know it was using my Tramtasius. Yeah, Tay, a.k.a. Scott's wife, and hope everyone is doing awesome. Tay, shout out to Tay.
Tay's on day.
She's awesome.
Chocolate Rain. What's up?
That's right. Derek's playing a double neck bass.
Yep.
That's right.
Is one like a 12-string like King's X?
Something like that.
Give me $1. God, we have Scott. We have Tramtasiast. We have Al here. We have Bridget here. John Zilke's here. This is insane. All right, let's see who got it right. 23, what's wrong with being sexy? I don't know. Ask Cory.
Not sexy, sexist.
Oh, where does it say that?
Well, that's the line.
Oh, sorry.
Like, sexy. It's sexy. No, they're saying it's sexist.
Kevin says Detroit Rock City close. Everyone's saying Smoking in the Boys' Room. I can see that.
I know what it is.
Really listen to the cymbal hit in the middle, okay? One more time. It's not the Lido Shuffle, though, but you're close.
God damn. Litto. It's Lido Shuffle.
Cory's such a hipster.
I was gonna say Lido.
Cory's literally correcting your spelling. That is a song that every middle-aged white guy loves.
Boss Skaggs, motherfucker.
Yes. And I love it too. I'm just saying.
It's it. Just give it to that person. They're close enough.
No, it's not right. You guys are gonna die when I play the guitar along with it. Big bottom. Everyone is playing bass. Oh, yeah, you already saw that. Yeah. Double bass.
Yeah. Double neck bass.
Yep.
The guys are playing bass. Everyone's playing bass. The keyboard's playing bass.
So my double neck right now is being modified by somebody. I'll do a video on that when it comes back. It's kind of exciting. But I always wanted the Lita 4 double neck guitar. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That thing is so sweet.
BC Rich, right?
Yeah, it has that weird like harp strings in the bottom. So strange. Okay, nobody's getting it, so I'm going to have to just play the guitar riff. And then you guys can guess it from there. You ready?
It's Ben Shapiro and Tom McDonald. Facts.
I don't think it is. I don't know. Maybe. All right, here we go. Oh, I might do...
Ace's new song, 10,000 Volts.
He has another new song about walking in the moon or something like that. Walking on Mars. And I'm going to do another reaction to that. All right, Cory, you'll get it this time. Ready? I'm going to make up the solo because I don't know it. But I only know the very beginning.
The time.
I realized I didn't do a count off, so I couldn't do this in time. No, John Fry, it's not Libido Shuffle.
Good Lord, let's do this drawing.
Corey's ready to go home.
I gotta go to bed.
We'll do the drawing.
I gotta get
Cory.
up early and do stuff.
Believe it or not, we only have like 4 trivias left.
We're like an hour in.
That's it? It's only 11:11 and you're tired? Jeez. Mr. Moose says he can't hear my guitar. Oh, while it was playing. It was... Sorry, I shut off all the other microphones or whatever to the thing, so sorry about that. Kevin. No, Smoking Pots got it. No, John Zilke got it first. It's probably good you didn't hear my guitar because I totally botched it after that.
Whenever you say John Zilke, I think you're saying John Pepke.
I just went and had dinner with him at P.F. Chang's, and afterwards I felt like I just took 10 tablespoons of sugar into my face. It was pretty
What did
rough.
you eat?
Well, sweet
What
and
was
sour.
on the menu?
Sweet and sour chicken.
Well, that's all sugar.
I know. But I wanted to
And,
relive my childhood.
Cornstarch.
When I was, that's what he said. He's like, I can actually literally taste the corn syrup in this stuff, you know. Scott, Chevy Chase, not Chevy, was the original drummer for Steely Dan. Did you know that? By the way, that is no easy feat, man. And
No,
it's not easy.
He
with
was
your
not
feet.
the original. He was the drummer for those guys before it was called Steely Dan. It had a different name to it, so that's kind of like.
Here's more trivia. What's Steely Dan named after?
It's named after a vibrator.
Thank you. See, when you're old, you know everything.
What book was that? It was from a book.
Probably Fear and Loathing. All right. Dr. Zero, you didn't tell Cory it was a 24-hour live stream. And you know what? That's the only way you're going to get any of the money. So you have to stay awake for 24 hours. Could you do it, Cory? We'd have to order in some Red Bulls.
I'm considering like going to work and being up all night.
And sleeping all day?
Yeah.
No.
All day.
We won't go that late.
That's
don't worry.
right. It was Naked Lunch by Burroughs.
Naked Lunch. It's a life-changing book for some. All right. You guys ready? We're going to do Name That Band. We only have a couple more photos to go. Here we go. Cory, do you have any idea who that is? And no, it is not Pantera.
I think I know who it is. Are we muted?
No. All right. Marcy, could have waited a moment. I was typing dildo. All right, Cory, what's your guess? Somebody already got it.
Kansas.
It is Kansas.
The guy with the giant 70s fro was the giveaway.
Do you know their other hit song?
Of course.
My friend Mike was like,
All I say.
my friend Mike's like,
that moment's gone.
I was on a perfect pitch kick one time, and I'm like, I'm trying to get perfect pitch. He's like, I don't need perfect pitch. I just have relative pitch because I think of the beginning of Dust in the Wind and C. That song will give a kid an existential crisis if you know what I'm saying.
How do I send a link of this to somebody,
Of this,
of the live stream?
I don't know if you can. I think you could highlight it.
Now I'm hearing us. Oh, wait.
Oh, that was weird.
Sorry, that's coming off my phone.
That was like a weird delay. I could play with ear training. Maybe not.
I learned one way or another by Blondie tonight just by watching the YouTube video.
Another
At
song we
least the
played in
main
Mind's
riff.
Eye. I had to play the keyboards for that. The solo is super fun, by the way.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude.
Don't remind me. You know, that's what they want you to believe. But once the dust settles, you're still probably something. I hope to be.
Like sand in the hourglass.
These are
the days of our lives.
I heard dogs used to go crazy during that intro. There's something in that song that makes dogs go crazy. Do you know that?
What? What's
There's like a whistle or something, like a dog whistle type thing.
In what?
In the intro to Days of Our Lives. So they say dogs used to howl.
What's Days of Our Lives?
You just said the intro to it. Like sand through the hourglass.
But that's a soap opera.
That's what it is. Days of Our Lives, a soap opera.
I thought you were talking about a song.
No, Corey. The soap opera that we watched when we were homesick
Oh, yeah.
from school. Remember?
It's like blink, blunk, blink, blunk. It had like a weird little like
bloom, bloom. Yeah,
like a
exactly.
clock ticking.
Yep. These are the days of our lives. By the way, I finally watched Barbie.
I know. I saw you buy that stupid shirt.
Yeah, no, it didn't fit because I bought the girl's size, medium. I was like, I'm not enough. I thought about it. I'm like, that could mean two things.
You're too enough.
One can mean I'm enough. You know, I don't need to prove myself. The other could be I'm just a stupid beach guy, and that's enough. And that's
that
movie is funny though. There are some really funny. Like Kate, what's her name from SNL? She's the best part of that whole thing.
Well, the best part of Wayne's World
Kate
is
McKinnon?
the chick from the Go-Go's plays Joan of Arc.
That's wait, no, that wasn't her, was it?
Yeah, there's the little brown-headed guitar
she's
player.
so cute. I hate to say cute, but she was very beautiful in that. Okay.
That mall scene where dun 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 dun. Yep.
James Newton. It's true. My girlfriend in high school watched that, and her dog went cray-cray. See, I'm not lying. Guys, I don't know what it is about...
I saw a documentary about the Beatles putting a dog whistle into one of their songs.
That's a good idea. I've been getting comments lately that people think I'm lying about my experiences in music. Cory, how many years have we been in music?
Over 30.
35.
Now that
maybe.
ages us.
But here's the thing.
People think you're 25. I'll tell you right now.
I already told
you're
people
not 25.
I'm 76. Good Lord. So here's the thing. Shane Gillis will be on SNL. That'll be ironic because they booted him. Cory.
Yes.
How many musicians and stories do you think we have over all those years? It's not my fault these people that say I'm lying about these stories only have a few years of experience. And they're like, there's no way you had a drummer that thought Ringo sucked. Is that so crazy to believe?
No,
Tony Wick.
I don't think so.
Okay. And they're like, I want to see video proof. Oh, yeah, I had a camera 30 years ago.
How is it hard to believe that someone would say that Ringo sucks?
Exactly. Oh,
because
you're making that up.
He's
There's
not
no
thought
way.
of as like, he's no Neil Peart.
I'm sorry to be angry about this, but it's so infuriating when you live a certain life and all of a sudden people are like, that never happened. There's no way someone's that crazy. You don't know you don't know enough musicians, you know? Once you like hang out backstage and you've been to a bar where there's strippers on stage during the next band set, you've pretty much seen a big spectrum of stuff. And so if you want to tell a story about it, just because you are maybe 15 and you have never left your house doesn't mean it never happened. You know, it's so bizarre to me.
Your mom's basement.
Yeah, and I've been there. I've been in my dad's basement forever, and it was just like I never had any experiences.
Dude, the amount of people on Instagram on that page that didn't believe that I knew your dad.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
That seems a little crazy,
like,
but still, yeah, I get it.
This is my friend's dad. You could literally drive by his house and see all the equipment in the backyard.
Probably caused that, Cory, though? There were other people saying the same kind of stories that weren't really telling the truth. There was one guy that was like, he's my uncle. It's like, no, he's not, you know. But who cares if you prove it or not?
Right. Show me on the doll where Uncle Mike touched you. It's like, shut up.
I could literally
That's gross.
do a live stream and talk to him and people wouldn't believe me.
Kevin met the Goo Goo Dolls at an end session in Seattle in 1999. I have a story.
Uh-oh.
People believe this or don't believe it. I went to see the band Filter. And I believe they were opening up for like Everclear at the Mirage.
Sounds about right.
And I was there early. I sat and talked to Richard Patrick from Filter.
No, you didn't.
For like a half an hour.
Liar.
Nobody recognized him. Okay, here's the story. The video for Hey Man, Nice Shot, you don't see what the guy looks like. He's got like sunglasses. It's like black and white. There's some weird filter. Oddly enough. Aptly named band filter. But like the day before, I saw an MTV News clip with him at his house showing his home studio where they recorded the album. And him telling his story how he used to be in 9 Inch Nails and then he quit, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say he watched you masturbate and that's how he came up with the
But
title
no,
of that song.
the story is this. The dude was so... He told me this story.
Right over Cory's head.
Told me this story. What? He told me the story of the song, Hey Man, Nice Shot.
Yeah, we all know it, Cory.
What
We
do
know
you
it's
mean?
about the guy who shot himself in
No.
Congress.
No. Not that story. Oh. The story of how he wrote it and Trent Reznor wanted it. He said, I showed it to Trent. And he's like, yeah, can I have that one? And he was like, no, man. This one's for me. This one's mine.
I believe it, but I don't believe it at the same time. I'm becoming one of those trolls. Oh, whatever, dude. I can't see Trent wanting to take somebody's song.
Well, it's obviously not true, but the
Okay.
guy is just was using his history with 9 Inch Nails to like
I know.
show off a little
Plus,
bit.
they had bad blood. You know, it seems like everyone who worked with Trent has some kind of weird story. You know, even Marilyn Manson. It's like we just couldn't get along after a while. But remember how big that song was for a while, Cory?
I remember. That's right. His brother, Robert Patrick, is the T-1000, as we surely all know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way. That's
Yes.
the same Patrick?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's
That's
his
so
older.
crazy.
It's Filter is the younger brother, and the actor is the older brother.
Sorry, Smoking Pots. I will take the picture down. My
Sly
condolences.
Menstrual Hyman spat fake blood in my mouth once. There you go.
We have
That's a
one
good
picture
story.
to go, but we have some riffs, and then we'll do the drawing. Don't worry. You can always, by the way, watch this tomorrow on repeat and see who won. But I appreciate everybody who stuck by. It is Drop D. I totally botched Alfie's games.
Watchman for you met Vito Brato.
Ooh,
Vito
awesome.
Brato.
Vito Brato. He's got some good
Back
Vito
of the venue
Brato.
from the-
All right. We just did a video on that Concrete Blonde, and I compared it to the When the Children Cry. You know who thought of that? Christopher. He's like, it kind of sounds like the same thing.
Kenneth Fisher says he had a beer with Steve Harris. My brother used to work at a shoe store at the Mall of America. He sold Nikes to Steve Harris and Steve Harris's like teenage daughters.
No way. That would have been insane.
Because Maiden was in town and they were at the mall. Because what else are you going to do in Minnesota when you're, you know, from the UK?
Did Steve say, are these made in Minnesota? All right, guys, here we go.
Name that
Riffman42 wants to know how he can get in the drawing.
It's too late, baby. Is that a Carole King song? It's too late, baby.
It's too late, baby. Now it's too late.
You know the song, Cory?
Is that Gary Hoey? Shit, sorry.
It's okay. It's not. That's a good guess, though. Remember when he was all over the radio for a while? It's the first freaking dive bomb I've done all day. Yeah, if you guys want to hit a like, that'd be awesome. We're almost to 100. It's almost like people don't give likes.
Someone got, they said Satch right away.
Summer saw some. Ooh. Hold on. We got a whole bunch of people all at once that answered. Summer sausage. Satch, Summerg song, Alan's guitars. I know what you meant, baby.
I'm going to vote best early Art of Guitar YouTube video, Surfing with the Alien.
Oh, where I just played it
From
at
like
Chris's studio.
2009
Yeah, that's
or something.
It was almost black and white.
It's all
so-
grainy.
Yep. It was just weird because I was just flailing. I didn't know what to do with my channel. I was getting 0 views. I'm like, I'll just put up a cover of Satch and I'll put up a cover of Under the Glass Moon. Still nothing. Took 10 years till I got a freaking hit, but let's see. Congrats, people. Summer Song is right. By the way, if you ever want to just feel happy, listen to that song. There's something very uplifting. It'll make you want to run to the beach for some reason. It's really strange. Yeah, it's all natural harmonics.
Jay Santiago says, my friend Greg played guitar for the Goo Goo Dolls.
I call
No, he
bullshit.
didn't. Johnny Resnick plays guitar for the Goo Goo Dolls.
That might be his real last name, though. You never know. Did you know the bass player used to actually sing lead, and they were more like a punk band?
Yes.
I saw them
You know
live.
that they were on Metal Blade Records?
Yeah.
With that stuff?
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because I saw them live with Tonic. By the way, a very underrated band, Tonic. Everybody knows their one song, but damn.
If you get on Is that the song, right?
Yeah. I could literally play that whole song on guitar.
Maybe you would understand.
See, let's see how far we can get in that song, Cory.
I don't even know how it starts.
If you can only see the name of the song.
You can only see the way she loves me. Maybe you would understand.
Chorus.
I've been you will.
All right, we got 5 seconds into it, but that's good. All right.
Sugar Ray used to be a punk band too. That's absolutely right. They were kind of hardcore.
You know, the
They
singer
had a song
Sugar
called
Ray,
Mean Machine.
the singer of
Mean
Sugar Ray
Machine.
is too good looking. He does not deserve to also be in an awesome band where I'm just jealous. You know who else? The singer for You can't be this hot 50 years later. Get out of here. Leave some room for guys like me and Cory.
That's right.
All right. You already got to dance with that girl in that black and white video. Good Lord. Greg is Lionel Richie's guitarist now.
You know that little
awesome.
bend thing
What?
at the beginning of Wicked Game, Chris
Yeah.
Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
Someone had found this like video on Instagram of a guy farting those same notes.
It
It's
just curves up.
and then they put it back to
That's
back.
funny.
I'll have to find it and send it to you.
Was it in the right key?
It's fucking hilarious. Give me a second, I'll find it.
It's hard to bend your butthole that way. Trust me. We used to play this one.
I could do this
like
one.
a lot. Okay, Cory, do your best sexy Elvis wannabe. Sorry, I've
Okay,
got it
one
out
more
for-
bar, then I come in. What a wicked game you play.
Is that the right words?
I don't know. How does it start? I don't know.
It's World is on Fire.
Oh, world is on fire. Make a wish, make all of you.
Think of the hot model in the video.
I know. Wayward desire.
Mike Lott's watching this right now, rolling in his grave. He's not even dead.
I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. And I wanna fall in love.
Some backups I can't hear.
And I wanna fall in love with you.
That was awesome.
What a wicked game you play.
I liked Chris
Make me
Isaac
feel
until I
this
saw
way.
him. Okay, I'll take that back. I loved Chris Isaac
What a wicked thing you do.
until I saw him at an award show, and he was trying to kiss
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz, and he was
Yeah.
being a total dink. It's like I
Make
can't
me
even.
dream of you. What a wicked thing to say.
Great song for beginners, man. You got the B minor to the A
Make
to the
me
E,
feel this way.
but that dip is fun too.
What a wicked thing you do.
What an awesome thing to add to the song to make it sound like it's weeping. All right. Thank you, John Zilke. Played that many years with Mr. Mike Lott, who can sing Elvis, and he does a mean frickin' Chris Isaac.
Here it is.
That's a fart. It's the right key, too.
Isn't that awesome?
I wonder if they pitched it. Wow. I can't even do that with my...
I'll have to send it to you. So I don't know where I saw that. I was like, oh my God, I lost it when I heard
Oh,
that.
God. The internet. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to do the drawing after, I would say, the next riff. No, the next... I think I'm out of pictures, but let's try one more, and then we'll do the first giveaway, which is the big prize, the BC Riches, which is right behind me. Not that bitch. That one. And then we'll do 2 consolation prizes for a $50 gift certificate and a $25. So you're not a loser even if you lose.
Nobody loves no one.
I like it. Corey, do you think Primus
And then
sucks?
it just ends.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they used to have on their shirts or whatever. Like,
Oh, that's why it
Primus
is.
sucks.
Okay. I knew they created their own meme out of that.
They were like, yeah, they said Primus.
They got ahead of the game. That's the secret. If you do something really shitty, you just do it. You announce it even more. You exaggerate it. John, it didn't sound like a shart. It might have been a shart, but it sounded more like a very harmonious fart.
Is it weird that Primus now falls into like the jam band world and category
Definitely
now?
not. It's only because of the guitar playing, I think, because they can just go off forever, you know?
Well, isn't Primus all about the bass playing?
You'd think so, but it's about those weird, diminished guitar leads. I don't even think I could play for Primus because I can't play that weird. I've tried. Okay, you guys ready? Name the band just by the picture. I think I have one more picture to go. Let's see. Woo! There you go, Cory. That's for you.
I got it.
No, it is not Hook Echo.
Everybody knows who that is.
It's not Hook Echo. Everybody knows, Cory. Enough with
They got it in about 30 seconds.
the hyperbole Cory over here.
Mr. Moose got it.
Let's see. Nice job, Mr. Moose. Or should we call him Mr. Moose? You know what? Strangely, one of my favorite Primus-related songs is not even a Primus tune. Do you remember the side project, Cory, of Mr. Les Claypool?
Was it called like Sausage?
Sausage, yes. And do you remember their hit song?
It was also on Beavis and Butthead.
All I know is the riff goes like this.
Insomniferous Buttnoids or whatever.
All I know is the song is just like so strange. All of a sudden it kicks into this killer metal riff. Prelude to Fear. Have you heard that song, Cory?
Rich Mop says, I like Muse a lot, but they do have a few horrible songs. No, they don't.
Here's the thing about Muse.
Everything they do is great.
I want to believe that, but here's the thing. I like Muse a lot.
And they're based AF.
I know, but here's the thing. They should check every box with me. I mean, the singer kind of sounds like Radiohead. The music can sound like Nine Inch Nails. It's awesome. There's just something missing.
No, there's nothing missing.
Something is missing.
First 3 albums are
no,
total.
Trust me.
Are killer, all killer, no
Trust
filler.
Me, I know, but it's like a turkey dinner without the stuffing. There's something missing.
Dude, I
Maybe they
used
need,
to
like-
I used to run when I used to live in when I had my old townhouse in Coon Rapids. I'd go for these like 2-mile runs, and I would listen to Muse the whole time because it was like the perfect tempo.
Yeah.
To, like,
Especially,
keep me on pace.
That horse song, yeah.
Yeah, and that's when that horse song was like on Guitar Hero
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
What was it called? Knights of Sidonia?
7-ish, yeah.
Great stuff. There's something missing. Like the singer didn't experience enough heartbreak or something. There's just some intangible. I can't explain it, Cory. Scott says he's never heard of it.
Hard disagree.
I got to tell you, I like songs from ugly, heartbroken people. It's just maybe too pretty. I don't know. Right.
Muse doesn't have like.
They have
Do
balls.
you consider them proggy?
A little bit, but if you saw them live, you would not say they didn't have balls. They
Like,
definitely have balls.
musically, it's not really proggy because that thing in that song, the dude's not playing arpeggios. He's probably hitting a. It's probably a loop.
He's got killer riffs and stuff. Here's the thing. There's some pain or something. There's some... I don't know. They never had to share their space with Flip.
They're missing any sort of analog sound. That's what's missing.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll eat my words someday, but I'm just feeling that a little bit.
It's all their electro alternative metal.
No, because I love that stuff. It's just it's weird. I don't know. Okay.
Mike, I remember back in the day you had the Stabbing Westward CD.
Yes. Every time I think about you, I die.
I cannot hate you. Or whatever that fucking song was.
Yeah, you cannot hate me. I already hate myself, right?
Yeah.
They were really cool. I like that.
myself. Just hate my donk, 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 donk.
If you guys like Muse and Nine Inch Nails, check out Stabbing Westward,
Check out Stabbing Westward.
and you will thank us later. They had
90s,
they had something.
slightly industrial rock.
Yeah, totally industrial.
Not fully industrial.
It's like when The Crow came out, a lot of bands had... Do you remember, what was that one band?
Play that riff. It's like harmonics.
Yeah, it was like or Natural Harmonics.
Yep. I'd take Silverchair over Muse. No.
You know what? Silverchair, back when they first came out with Tomorrow, I thought they were Nirvana wannabes by their looks, but Pearl Jam wannabes by their music. But then I grew to love them, you know. Ungod, thank you, Michael Espinoza. People remember this stuff, man. This is cool. They also have Google, so you never know who's really...
Right.
I can't even save myself. It's not hate myself.
Save
Yeah.
myself.
I think it was like... something like that. Great vocals. Whatever happened to those guys?
Ministry makes me want to smash stuff. Yeah, Muse is background for cleaning my kitchen or something. I mean,
How about this,
I
Cory?
jogged to it. Jimmy's Chicken Shack, Mike. That's a deep pull
I got a riff for you.
from 23. Yeah.
Remember High?
Yeah.
You guys just gave away one of my next videos, which is going to be that album, Jimmy's Chicken Shack. That, if you guys want to hear a freaking awesome tune, listen to High by Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
What about Stuck Mojo?
Speaking of weird, kind of under the radar bands, do you remember Machines of Loving Grace? I think that all came out during Stabbing Westward times.
I don't.
Night, Scott. My
I
studio
remember
would be done.
My Sister's Machine.
Yeah. Didn't they play Mirage? I think we saw them. Here's a band I wanted to look up again. Wicked Mariah. Remember that? Seeing them live?
No.
They were like Queensryche. Very cool.
I remember opening for Souls at Zero.
Oh, God.
And like
wait,
one
we
of the
did?
coldest winter's day. Yeah.
I thought we never got to because I wanted to.
No, we opened for them on like a Wednesday night at the
No,
Mirage.
we did.
Yeah.
Rat Child America.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So we
remember
got
the
to-
guy, like they just came from like their shitty motel.
Yeah.
And the guy's hair
Mr. Moose
was
remembers Stuff
wet.
Mojo.
And he was like, oh man, like walked outside and his hair froze. Like, welcome to Minnesota.
They were killer. They reminded me of Helmet a little bit.
Were you there when we saw Damn the Machine and Clutch
Yes,
opened?
Yes, and the guitar player had a Les Paul with his switch duct taped upward to the rhythm channel.
That's
I
right.
thought that was really funny. The rhythm pickup, the neck
That's
pickup.
right.
Okay. It's funny because I always thought these guys are great, but no one will ever care about them because they're so underground and they got
Yeah.
huge in a weird way, you know.
Yep.
Caius, of course. I used to rock out to Green Machine. I had, I think, 2 of their singles. It was like EPs. They
Caius was supposed to be at one of our Metal Massacres.
Yes, and they totally ditched
And
it.
they were also supposed to be the opener for, I think, the White Zombie Pantera.
Yes, you're right.
One of those Mirage gigs, but I don't remember seeing them.
They must have had the worst transportation in the world because they never made any of the shows.
Hit some Mojo Nixon. Yeah, that's a...
Wow. Do you remember who
If
came?
you got no mojo, Nixon, then your store could use some fixin'.
Corey, do you remember who came from Caius?
It's from Punk Rock Girl.
I remember that.
The guy from the Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, so it's not like they just disappeared.
Oh, no, they just morphed into something else. Fu Manchu, yes.
Do you remember?
We saw Fu Manchu.
Remember the video for Punk Rock Girl? Dead Milkman? It used to always be on MTV. It was so crazy. All right, let's do...
The hipster in me preferred when the Chilean miners were still underground. That's another deep pull.
That's good. I like that.
Is that about
Carcass
15
is
years
better
ago?
than Caius Heartwork. I love Carcass Heartwork, but I have to put them both on the same level.
I
Heartwork...
just remember Matt playing Carcass for me. And the song was called Necrotism, Descanting the Insalubrious.
You know,
I'll never forget that song
I got to get
title.
Matt in here someday. I know he'll never do it, but I thought it'd be fun for him to like talk about, wax poetic about the good old days. Because half the bands I know about is
Saw
through
Korn
him.
open for Fear, and I thought, this shit will never catch on.
I thought the same thing. The first time I heard my boss from Sam Goody. Do you remember Sam Goody, Corey? When I
Yeah.
worked there? He brought in a
Goody got it.
CD, and he's like, I don't know, some band at some showcase I saw. And the first song I heard was... Lies. And I was just like, this is insane. And I used to play it to get people out of the store at the end of the night. All right. Shall we move on?
back.
We're going to do one more riff. We'll do the drawing, and then we'll do a couple more riffs and the consolation prizes. I know I keep saying that, but
I
let's
saw
go.
Metallica open for Ozzy, Master of Puppets, Ultimate
That's pretty
Sin
cool.
Tour. No, you didn't.
Is that Scott?
You're full of shit, Watchman.
See,
for
now
you.
Corey, you're becoming one of those haters now.
I don't believe you for a second.
You know what? We saw Metallica on the Black Album, the big stage coming out, and then I saw them Guns N' Roses. We both did, right?
Yeah.
I also saw them on recently. Oh, what album was that? Hardwired, which is pretty cool. I think I saw them 4 times. Once with Lamb of God, which is pretty sweet. But the best one has got to be the Black Album, hands down.
No, I think the best one for me was, and I barely remember the Metallica actual performance, but we went to Iowa for the Lollapalooza.
Oh, you saw that?
The Metallica headline
94?
Lollapalooza with
No,
96.
96, yeah.
That was,
Korn.
well, Waylon Jennings was there. Shooter Jennings was there. It was the Ramones' last tour, Soundgarden's last tour.
Shooter
And
McGavin was there.
Metallica headlined it.
That's insane, dude. That's when everybody started cutting their hair, too.
It was like the only time we saw the Ramones one time, and that was it.
Dude, Scott got to open for the Melvins in the entry.
Dude, I got to play at CBGB's in New York City in 2002.
Okay, is this a dick wagon contest all of a
Yes.
sudden? Is this where all the dicks hang out? All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Name that
Riff. This one's pretty easy, I think. That was the worst I ever played that riff. Let me try it one more time.
I love Wheeler Walker Jr. Kevin.
Of course you would. Is he still around?
Yep. Remember, I was supposed to see him around the time we did the Sanctus show.
Yes.
One-Eyed Jack got it, FFS.
Good job.
Oh, wait, no, Mr. Moose.
Wait, really?
Go back up.
Mr. Moose got it. The best part of that is that it's not muted. It should be this. Think how lame it would be if it was. Hear the difference, Corey? Versus.
My favorite was you and Al playing that in your dad's
Oh my
basement
God,
on those
so
shitty
bad.
guitars.
With the black light. Slap
With, like
again.
no distortion. It was clean. It was like ding 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 ding
I
dong.
don't even know if we got that far. Slapwagon saw Pantera open for Skid Row. Corey, give him your Pantera story.
I don't have a Pantera story.
He saw them at the Mirage, and the speakers fell down.
Wasn't the speakers, it was the barricade broke.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
The barricade caved in.
No, I heard they were
from
trying to
people
hold
crushing.
the speaker up because it was starting to come down or something.
These cans are falling off my head.
I can't do that riff. I didn't even know how it goes.
Cheap Trick played before the Ramones at the Lollapalooza in Illinois.
That's
I don't know.
insane.
I was at the Iowa one. It's like the Des Moines Fairgrounds.
Wow.
It was before Slipknot even existed.
Cory, hand me the hat. You guys, let's do the drawing for the main prize of the BC Rich. Shake it up like popcorn. Lots of entries. I spent all freaking day. I got writer's cramp, Cory, writing those names and folding them. Some people entered 10 times. I had to write their name 10 times. Yep.
Well, I'm guessing one of those people are going to win.
Probably. Scott saw Pantera open in the 7th Street entry. Good Lord. Scott's got the biggest dick. He's definitely wagging it in our faces.
All right.
Slapping us in the faces with his Pantera dink.
So which one is Scott?
Backstage community forum.
I don't see that name anywhere.
I'll
Or
scroll
you
up
just
right
are you just,
there. That one.
Oh.
BCF. It's good to know where the dick's coming from if it's slapping you in the face. So in this hat, you guys, it's all legit. All the entries that people paid $10 per entry to win that guitar is in there. And I got some flack right away. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't even know what Sanctus is. Don't sign it, you dink. So there's that. But if you want us to, let us know.
They said they already know what Sanctus is. Don't sign it, you
No,
dink?
they said nobody knows what Sanctus is. Oh, Scott opened for Pantera. Another smack in the face with his balls.
Who on your page would say no one
it's not
knows
the
who
people from my.
Sanctus is?
It's always some random person
it's
with
some
like
dink.
a random. You can't even tell who it is.
It's a
Anonymous.
dink boobs.
It's an anonymous thing. Yeah. But they basically. Here's my favorite part. It's like when. It's like my Ringo video just hit 4 million views, and then someone will still to this day put a comment and say, "Who cares?"
Scott saying he opened for Pantera.
That's insane, man.
in the entry.
So we're 2 degrees away from Pantera.
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever is in this hat who gets chosen by Cory Swap gets the guitar. We'll do a couple more trivia. I'm running out of songs. Everybody's very sad about that.
Have you beat Punch-Out yet, Mike?
I did. When I was a kid, I beat Mike Tyson, but now I can't seem to beat the 5th guy, the guy with a freaking jewel on his head.
Remember the song called I Beat Mike Tyson?
No. Is that Dead Milkman?
No, I think it was Will Smith. I think it's called I Think I Could Beat Mike Tyson.
You guys, that might have been the greatest day of my life as I stayed home sick from school. Fake sick.
No one was there to see it.
I beat
right?
Mike Tyson. Yeah, and you can't save it. I couldn't archive it. There's no way to take a picture. And I hate to break this to you, Cory. I beat Castlevania the same day.
Anybody can beat Castlevania. That's
Yeah,
easy.
That's true. Try to beat Ghosts and Goblins. That's a whole nother world right there.
That was one of the ones we had too.
It's a bummer of a freaking video or a video game.
It's pretty tough.
I went out to eat with Mark Malman, and he never even heard of the Angry Video Nintendo Nerd. Do you know who that is, Cory?
No.
I'm so happy. Do you guys know who the Angry Video Game Nerd is? He's like from 20 years ago now, and he made his own videos. And back in the day, he actually had to just put them on video cassettes. But he'll play Nintendo games and just like freak out.
Record it?
Yeah. So I'm going to send you a link. I'm so excited. You have a lot to watch tonight.
I never saw Prince live either, and I've lived here my whole life.
I stood 2 feet in front of Prince. Do you remember that, Cory? I told you that?
I know.
Chris
Blood.
Yeah, Chris took me there. And Chris is back talking to his sound guy, and I'm like standing there by myself. And Prince just shows up out of nowhere with his bodyguard, looks around, he looks through me. And I didn't know what to say because he didn't have a name at the time. Hello, sir.
Just say, what's up, bro, Chato?
No, I just basically shat myself, and he walked away. It was kind of awkward. Thank you, Rickland Mob. AVGN is awesome. Until he made his movie. That was the downfall. You know what? If you ever want to have a downfall, make a movie. That seems to be the thing.
Who's
you know?
downfall?
Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh, man. Oh, like a documentary?
No, he tried to make like his. It was awesome. I liked it, but a lot of people hated
Mr.
it.
Moose says, I saw Prince on the 1999 tour Vanity 6 and Morris Day in the Time.
Who Vanity? I didn't realize Prince wrote so many songs for so many
The worst
babes.
part of Ghosts and Goblins is that you have to beat it twice with the cross weapon specifically. What?
You need the knife. That's the secret. You're talking about Castlevania, I think. Here's the craziest part. Did you guys know that in Super Mario Brothers, if you die and you hold down A and then hit start, it starts you in the same level. Did you know that, Corey?
Never knew that.
We could have saved. I could have had 8 more years of practicing guitar if I would have known that. I might be
Jeremy
exaggerating.
Steffen says angry video game nerd still makes content.
He does. It's just different now because he has a whole team. That's why I don't want to freaking sell out to Cory and all of a sudden have all these sponsors because I'm going to need a team. I
You don't
need
have to have a team.
I need somebody to hit the return key on my keyboard from now on. I'm going to do it old school as long as I can, and then
Here's how you keep it
real.
professional and fair.
It's not professional. That's why I like it.
No, listen. It can be unprofessional. This is what you do. You do a guitar review, and then you just give it away to your viewers. That way, you're not
Give it away,
like
give
you're
it away,
not.
give it away now.
You're technically not.
Okay, so are they going to
profiting
pay
from
me
it.
as much as I would usually get from views?
I don't know. I
Then-
don't know how they would do it.
Then why would I do it? Think this through, Cory. If we're going to be
To
business
help
partners,
another company out. I don't know. I haven't thought this through.
watch Cory. We go 10 years. I found out you're taking all the money. I'm like, damn it, it's the same old song and dance. Cory suddenly has a freaking Stevie T car. I'm like, what is going on? Alfie's Games, don't go corporate. Okay, here you guys. I'll tell you.
But it's not corporate.
If I ever start doing ads on my videos, you know something has gone completely wrong in my life. And that might just happen. I'm just saying. So, give it away now, says Kevin.
Okay, draw the name.
Okay, geez. We need some...
Stop dinking around.
That's
It's
what
almost midnight.
that's my middle name.
I do have to go to bed. It's 11.
Oh, give me a break, Cory. It's not even midnight.
I'm being serious.
Okay, we'll draw to the Masterpiece Theater theme. And the winner of this first drawing gets the guitar. The winner of the next drawing gets $50 gift certificate, and the next drawing gets $25. Close your eyes, Cory, and look away. Okay, ready?
I'm doing it?
Yeah. Go! The winner of the BC Rich Bizach. Be sure you only choose one name, otherwise we're going to have a cheers situation. Hand it over.
Should I open it?
Yeah.
Dude, how the fuck did you do this?
It's like stuck together because it's a post-it note. Don't rip it.
Are you retarded?
A little bit.
Why would you put it on Post-it notes?
I'm a little bit tardy. Are you questioning me when I spent all day doing this for you?
Here we go.
This is why I'm not in a relationships. I do 99 things right, and I screw up one thing, and everything else sucks.
Do ads for the new Apple Porn Holodeck VR. Okay.
I don't want to be... My live stream starts, I'm like humping the air. It's like, no, I can see what's going on. The winner of the BC Rich. I'm happy because this person entered quite a few times, so they paid the price. Randy Chang. And no, I'm not related to him. Randy Chang's Sweet Poon Tang.
Jesus Christ.
Now, I feel a little bit bad.
To him.
There was somebody else in that hat that entered 10 times.
Not to be confused with Randy Wang. Randy Yang.
By the way, I won't give up her name unless she says I can do it. But somebody entered 20 times and said not to put her name in the hat, but to give you all the money.
What?
Yep. And if she shows up and says I could say her name, I will let you know who it is. But there's some true altruistic people out there, people.
She could have just handed me the money.
Shh. It has to go through me.
Here's the great thing about this Kickstarter stuff.
This isn't associated with Kickstarter.
Well, I know, but we did a separate one.
Yes. It's already done, by the way.
It's done. This was separate, but through our business, we did a Kickstarter one that had different prizes, different Jelly Bean and Julia's, stuff, similar to this. And people were like, hey, it's over, but can I still give you money? I'm getting messages every day.
Cory, I have to tell you, you undershot yourself. You should have went for $200,000.
Well, I should have made it for 2 months long and made it 100,000 or whatever. But
this is how we learn from your mistakes. Here's what I'm realizing. This is a good life lesson. People are just waiting to help something that they believe in.
Yes.
So hard that they do this stuff, and it's surprising. Like when I did my 12-hour live stream, I couldn't believe people that were stepping up.
Yeah.
All they wanted was just to enjoy something like guitar playing, and they'll do something. Now, imagine if it's something they believe in, like a good restaurant or even politician stuff, whatever. If they believe in it, they're waiting to jump on it.
Well, that's the thing is...
The good thing with Cory's restaurant, though, is you're not getting a bunch of BS. You're getting good food. It's tangible. It's not some promises.
Well, it's not just the restaurant, too. It's just...
I still want a table named after me, though.
It's a community thing where people in the community want to support it. Especially where we're moving to in the heart of Coon Rapids, where we grew up.
They want like their own Cheers.
But here's the crazy thing:
they want to go where everybody knows their name.
There's people messaging us. We're 4 miles away from our new location, and a guy said, "I can't wait until you come here because I live across the street." I'm like, we're in Anoka. Yeah, I don't make it to Anoka much. It's 4.5 miles away.
Anoka might as well be 300 miles away for some people.
It's 4 miles. It's 9 minutes down the same road that they live on.
I know. It's like asking people to go from YouTube to another channel. It doesn't happen.
So weird.
There's just some disconnect, and I get it because I'm still, getting CDs from Columbia House, All right.
James Newton's on Metallica and 85 a day on the green. That's awesome.
You saw that whole, oh my God. For Whom the Bell Tolls footage? That's awesome.
It must be.
Bridget says, congrats, Cory, but spelled your name wrong.
I don't have an E in my name, Bridget.
I have to laugh, Bridget, because you know Cory probably longer than I did. And everybody spells his name that way. I think it's just a common way to spell it.
Mr. Moose spelled it correctly.
Cory. And I'm going to put your name instead of Joey.
Cory, baby.
Hey, if you wake up in a puddle of your own mess, that's your problem.
Go crazy.
My favorite part of that video, if you guys watched the Joey video, Cory, you grew up on it, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that scene where so the whole video is them like singing on stage while that guy's watching them through the bottle, and all of a sudden there's like a pill bottle that drops and a bunch of pills drop on the ground, right?
They're not going to hit us for like copyright if we sing Joey, are they?
If you play it on your phone.
I'm not going to play
it.
Okay.
I don't know the chords. I know the solo.
Joey, baby.
Do you know the chords? I'm just kidding.
Don't get crazy.
Dude, stay with the beat.
Detours, fences. I get defensive.
Okay, let it all up.
I know you heard it all before.
Yeah, baby.
So I don't say it anymore. I just stand by and let you fight. I doing a fight your secret war.
That's a great lyric, by the way.
And though I used to wonder why, I used to cry till I was dry.
Another great lyric.
Still sometimes get a strange pain inside. Oh, whoa, 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 Joey, if you're hurting, so am I.
That lyric, fight your secret war, almost brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Okay, so now you didn't give me a chance to do the solo.
Do it.
No, I already did it. Watch my video on that if you guys want to. Let's do another riff, and then we're going to do two more
If I
drives.
seem to be confused, I didn't mean to be with you.
Should we transcribe this or transpose this, Cory?
Yeah.
Hold on. How about... Okay, so how about D?
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Joey.
Joey.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Joey.
It's too low.
That seems weird now.
Okay, how about E?
Don't go raga with it.
How about E?
Joey.
There we go.
Honey, I got
That's it.
some money.
I thought it was the money.
All is forgiven. Listen. Mike, you're a great producer.
I always thought she would
But
say,
if I seem to be confused,
gotta go up an octave.
didn't mean to be with you. When you said I scared you, well, I guess you scared me too.
We can't keep going, Corey. They're gonna put us on Fix This Band the next episode if we keep going. Awesome. I thought you were gonna change it to Cory. Oh, I saw Tori Amos
that's
in the
right.
chat. Hey, Mike, what on earth is Maynard collaborating with Tori Amos for?
What?
I don't know. I know Trent Reznor collaborated with on Under the Pink.
He did?
Yeah. So remember back in the day, some kid made a fake Cannibal Corpse song and edited Tori. Well, Tori is so like interesting that you want to put her in everything. Yeah, Trent Reznor sang with her on Past the Mission. It's weird that I know that.
Sounds like this Joey dude she's in love with is a loser. Well, he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, if you know any alcoholics, you know it's not easy. But he was actually a guy from a band, so I don't want to give more away than that, but look it up. You'll see.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was in a real band. He's a real dude, but his name's not really Joey, so it's just an artistic
So it's
choice.
not Joey Ramone?
No, that'd be really cool. Matt Kleck said that sounded like Muse. That just made my day. All right, let's go.
Name that
Riff. Corey's here with me while I take my last few drinks, possibly forever. Okay. I love how Corey's like, you got more riffs? All right, Corey, this is for you.
Done.
You'll know this one, Corey. I have to play it the real way. I just saw the actual way to play it, so I could screw up. That's my excuse. Let's do it. Whew. By the way, I just, like I said, learned the real way, and it's not like that. There's a few changes, and I have to reprogram my brain, and I'm pissed about it. Got a shout out to my Colombian friends. Band Poison the Preacher, the best young thrash band I've heard in ages.
My friend's band, Poison the Preacher.
That's a good name. It's no Poison the Well, but I like it.
Olger Lord 5150 said, my best friend's girl.
Good job. Sing it, Corey.
My best friend's girlfriend. My best friend's girlfriend. Best. I knew she was. No, she is mine.
Happened to me with Al. He dated a girl named Melody, and I'm like, my best friend's girlfriend. Who are you, Al? You just moved into the neighborhood.
She was mine.
Get out of here, you scrub.
Yeah.
Ends up being my best. One
You
of my
got
best.
the nuclear boots and the drip dry glove. Every new boy that she meets, I'm thinking of. Here she comes again.
Great song.
Yeah.
No, this part freaks me out. Here's what he does. Oops.
Well, it's a chicken picking solo.
I know, and I suck at it because I used to just go. I did that at our show, the last show we did, and it's not right. So I've got a lot of learnings to do.
Ghost Steve Foz says, I watched Faster Pussycat get booed off stage.
Oh,
And Atlanta
that's sad.
Ozzy's No More Tours.
Imagine trying to see Ozzy and all of a sudden you get Faster Pussycat. You're just not ready for it, you know?
You get
Pussycat.
I saw them open for Kiss, my first concert ever. I keep talking about it, but the first band was Slaughter, and then Faster Pussycat, and everyone liked them. You know, they weren't.
Slaughter should have definitely been in the middle spot.
Yeah, I agree, but they had the biggest hit.
They
at the
rocked
time.
a lot harder.
They had the Up All Night. They had the Fly to the Angels, and Pussycat
Slaughter was
came out.
first?
Yeah, because I remember Tim
But why would
Kelly
they-
came out and he went, and he had his.
Faster Pussycat was not bigger. Why would they have the middle slot?
They just. It's not about who's better or bigger. It's about who you know. Elliot Easton. I want to put out a video about him, but it's going to take me like 6 months to practice his licks. So
What was the Faster Pussycat song that was like their hit at the time?
was it House of Pain? Was it that song?
Yeah.
They had another song too.
And there's no one home in my house of pain.
That was a great song. So sad. That almost made it might have made my video for the 8 most heart-wrenching hair metal bouts. But
Whoa, Cory.
thank you, Alan Guitars. That was a fun video. Cars mashed up with Down Boys is actually the same song. Bye Bye Love. Yeah, it's crazy. Bathroom Wall. That's right. Thank you, Slapwagon.
Got your number at the bathroom wall.
And we're all like, what is this? This is insane, man. This is some sleazy stuff.
Slaughter was supposed to open
No More Tours.
that No More Tours gig in Atlanta, but it was Ugly Kid Joe, who we talked about last time.
I was there. I hate everything about you, but then, oh, that's right. And then all of a sudden,
And they did
it's crazy.
Did they do like a cover of Cats in the Cradle? And
Yeah,
the
that's
Silver
right.
Spoon?
What's up, Brandon Wells? He's probably imbibing on the old Woodford Reserve. I think I got him hooked on that. I feel bad. It's good stuff. Yeah, Slaughter. I mean, Mark Slaughter's been around forever. Played with Vinnie Vincent. He's just done so much crazy
Well,
stuff. You know.
Mark Slaughter and Dana Strum both came out of Vinnie
That's
Vincent's
right.
Invasion.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Because they were Vegas dudes, not LA guys.
Yeah, it's a different world, man. All right, you guys ready? We're going to do the next drawing after this riff. Name this next riff. We only have 3 left.
Faster Pussycat had a meet and greet out on White Bear Avenue in St. Paul.
I don't think I'd want to meet them. I'd be afraid. I did meet Slaughter at the Mall of America because Loshi wanted to go.
Guarantee you Faster Pussycat smells like cigarettes and herpes.
That's a highlight reel right there. Love it. Thank you, Team Taziest. I think you guys are so uber awesome. Okay, that's how you know she's being ingenuous. She's just talking about you, Cory, not me.
Then she said, "Muah, muah, muah." 4
Wow, I love it. Okay. Got
Alan,
Kevin DeBrow's wig
wig
sweat
sweat
on
on
me.
me.
I thought you were going to say you had his wig. That'd be a whole nother story.
Never stand.
Must be like a wet mop. Just
Because he kind of had that Randy Watson thing going on. Let's give it up for Mr. Randy Watson and sexual chocolate.
I'm telling you, as like a 5-year-old watching that video or whatever it was, it blew my tits off.
John Zelke says, "Smells like herpes would make a great Sanctus."
I think that would be a Nirvana cover band, tribute band.
I don't know what herpes smells like. I just assume that Faster Pussycat just reeks of it.
Yeah, and maybe a little patchouli, you know. All right,
And
so
some nut sweat because they had those like leather pants.
yeah, that's not comfortable. Although the good ones have like a nice lining inside, so you don't have to worry
Dink
about
sweat or whatever that one comment said.
I think the comments are my favorite part of this whole live streaming. I get to read all of them. Are you guys ready? Oh, Kenneth Fisher, thank you. I looked up Jackal after our last live stream, Cory.
Yeah.
Hate to tell you, I Stand Alone actually was released.
first single?
Yeah, in portions of the country, and I heard
believe
it
it.
somehow. But the
believe
Chainsaw
that.
was the biggest
What?
hit that
Yeah.
came out.
Right.
Then after that, it started. See, Scott said he's going to bed, but he just couldn't get enough of this riveting entertainment.
Dude,
Stand alone today.
they
Say
went
what?
they
Such
went
a
like
great song.
4 or 5 singles deep.
They
They
did.
were a huge band at that time.
Did you see that behind the music thing where they played Lollapalooza or something? And they just like
Sturgis?
no, it was Lollapalooza, I think, and they made a huge. people were so outraged because they like sawed a chair in half. Back then, that was very scandalous. But that Dupree dude, that singer, he is wild.
Well, it's another weird. Again, they came out at the same time as Ugly Kid Joe. It's like grunge was happening, and the hair bands were still holding on a little bit.
They're trying, man. You know who?
Well, it's because they were a good band. They really had that kind of AC/DC
if you were
vibe.
that good, you survived longer than the others.
Right.
It's true.
That's
so
right.
if you guys want to listen to I Stand Alone by Jackal, I think you're going to see it's got substance. But another band that actually pulled it off for a little while, but then kind of fell off. Who am I going to say, Cory?
Saigon Kick. I don't know.
Who sang Fool Shine On? Brother Kane. Remember them?
Yeah, but they were...
Hold on.
They were kind of southern
but if you're,
rocky in a way.
What's Jackal then? If you're going to put Jackal, I Stand Alone, I say you got to put... Why am I getting so passionate about this? You got to put Brother Kane right up there. Got No Shame, baby.
7 Mary 3.
That was way later. That was
No,
like...
it wasn't. It was
during,
the same time as Brother Kane.
Was it?
Yeah, like 96.
You're right. Because when we went to
tie those
Lollapalooza...
together
I think
for
we went to
some reason.
Lollapalooza with Bridget and Emily or something weird like that. Wasn't it?
That was probably 94.
Yeah, we picked up... I remember picking up Bridget. But that song was already kind of big on the radio, 7 Mary 3. Yeah. That's so weird.
A cumbersome.
Ogre Lord, thank you for bringing up Dangerous Toys. That's way earlier, but I love those guys.
They did the worst. This is the worst. The worst lyrical thing you can do.
Scared. Love that song. Yeah.
They did the worst lyrical thing you can do, which is the who's wrong or who's right, who's black or who's white.
You know what's worse than that?
Cumbersome.
You know what's worse than that? I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. It's done by like 12 bands. Okay, so we have to do a contest. What's better, Got No Shame by Brother Kane? I love how that rhymes. It helps me out a lot. Or Jackal's I Stand Alone? Let's do a little... I'm going to put up a little contest today on my social media. If you guys want to jump on that, I'll do a poll on what was better. Listen to it. Let me know. I think people are going to choose Jackal. I'm just saying. It's a little more raw. Scott, we talked about Scatterbrain last time, but you're hitting some freaking memories. All right, you guys ready?
Scatterbrain, yes. We mentioned Dude, Don't Call Me Dude. Because
Hey,
that
dude.
came out the same time as
Green Jello.
Slaughter.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember doing the paper out with my dad. My dad's old car paper out down Blood's neighborhood there. Remember in the winter
Queens Lane.
No, Crooked Lake house. And hearing that on the old Z-Rock.
I could go every year with you, Cory, and talk about like when Live got big. Remember that and all that? There's back when Tidal Wave was big, the CD store. Okay, here we go, you guys.
Dude, I remember the first Live album, don't you?
Yeah, where the guy actually had...
Whoa, down by the riverside.
No, that's Throwing Muses.
No,
That's
it's
their
not.
first album,
No.
right? Oh, okay.
Throwing Copper is like the second album, but
Throwing
the
Copper.
first one,
Throwing Muses was a band.
It was a little bit more funky.
Okay, I
Bass
thought you were
player was a
singing the
little
first
more-
song off Throwing Copper.
No,
Okay.
I'm singing the one from
That song
the one
builds,
before
man.
it.
You're right, because the singer
Only
had
person
like
I
long
knew
hair.
that loved them was Joe Vanessian. Had that first live album, I remember.
He got it before Throwing Copper came out? Or did he?
The OG album.
Was he being...
Yeah, no, it was when it first came out.
Man,
The
because
first album.
back in the day, you couldn't get away from...
Oh yeah, it was all over.
I saw them open
Probably
for Counting
5
Crows.
singles deep.
Yeah,
I
All
know.
Over You was another
I
good
saw
song.
them open for Counting Crows
I
too. I was
Alone.
there.
I know the lady passed out in the front row and they had to stop the show or
Dude,
whatever.
that Counting Crows, I will never watch Counting Crows for as long as I live.
All right, you got to leave.
That was the most boring show
Goodbye,
I've
everyone.
ever seen.
We are done. What are you talking about?
Dude, all Adam Duritz did was just drone on and on about these
Dude,
boring
he slept
stories.
with 2/3 of the Friends girls. He could do whatever he wants.
Who cares? I guarantee you the 2 girls from Friends were the worst lays he had back in that day.
I have to agree because I would have went for Phoebe.
There's probably 15 groupies that he had that were much better.
Well, you go pretty far. Mental Jewelry is the first album. Cory, that's the name.
Mental Jewelry. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
first album.
That's
yeah.
when the singer had long hair before he went all.
Down by the riverside.
Okay, so what's the name of the first song off Throwing Copper? Because that's what I'm hearing when you're singing.
I don't know.
It's such a great song, but it builds up and builds up. It's so
I
good.
heard those dreads were a wig exactly.
Not at first. Later, yeah. I'm an Adam Duritz. I'm gonna put that on my sample tank.
Dude,
so
I
can just
bought
hit that.
Coley.
August.
What do you call it? The thing you got me? A cameo.
Oh yeah,
Last
of Adam
Christmas,
Duritz?
I got an Adam Duritz cameo for Coley.
Did he just like? Was he all somber and?
No,
like,
I paid like
sad?
$200 to have a whole paragraph read to her.
You're like, can you just say the words to round here to her and whisper sweet nothings? Stepped
Alan
out
Guitar
the front
says
door,
he
like
doesn't like Counting
the
Crows.
ghost into the fog. Alan Guitars blocked.
This is what I'll say. There's
Just
certain bands,
Dude,
and
Counting
certain
Crows is one of the
albums
best bands of all time.
that are fun to listen to and sing along to, but it was honestly the most boring live show I had seen since Helmet in the mid '90s.
You're getting a little Mr. Jones in your ass.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, yeah.
Name me one song Sanctus ever did that makes you want to go,
Yeah. Swords of Sadness.
Yeah, it's true. All right, let's keep going. Most boring show, Genesis first tour without Gabriel. I can't even imagine.
Oh, I bet.
But you
Probably
had,
the worst.
how is that bad, though? Did they not have Phil Collins yet?
No, that's when Phil Collins was the
Drummer. But he didn't
had to
come
take
out?
the lead.
Oh, okay. Ruben, everyone brings up their next album, and I have to agree. Three of my favorite songs is off of Recovering the Satellites.
December.
Not that one. That's a good one. But Angels of the Silences and Catapult. If you guys want to do me a favor, listen to Catapult, Counting Crows. You will give Cory the finger after that.
No, you know who else in my brain gets tied together with the same time frame as the Counting Crows' second album is Soul Coughing.
Who opened
Remember
for
Soul
Jeff
Coughing?
Buckley when I went there with Bridget to see him. Yeah.
You saw Buckley at First Ave like a week before he
East
died.
Chicago.
Right?
No, it was like 2 years. I thought it was like a week, but it was actually like 2 years because he died in like 98.
I remember
think.
Al saw.
East Chicago.
He saw.
Scott opened for Helmet.
Who's the other guy that died back then? Shannon Hoon.
Oh yeah, all I can say.
Al saw them at First Ave like a couple days before
Blind
he
Melon?
OD'd. Yeah, he saw Blind Melon on that second album.
No way.
Yeah, he's like, dude, that guy was so drunk and high.
Oh yeah, his eyes were probably looking straight up the whole time. You know. So I saw
Most
Jeff
boring show
Buckley.
Filter at the Family Values tour. They got mad people weren't cheering enough. Yeah, well, I could see that.
Cheer more. When I saw Buckley, it was crazy because Bridget even said every girl in the house, not a dry seat in the house. Like they were all slowly moving towards the stage, and all the jealous guys were like, "What the hell?"
What show?
Jeff Buckley at First Ave. All I remember is Soul Coughing open, and it felt like I was at some rave or something. And all of a sudden, there's like a pot of flowers on the drum riser. I'm like, who's this ninny? And he comes out and he frickin' rocks my world, and I couldn't admit it. Then he dies. All right, you guys ready? This
one
one?
more and I'm out.
You got to draw two more, Cory.
Okay, well let's.
You realize this is all going to you, right?
Yes.
I didn't want to play that card. Here we go.
Name that
Black Crows or Counting Crows, Cory? I love Black Crows. I hated them at first. I thought they were just a Stones ripoff. All right, here we go. I had an aneurysm right there. Whew. What was the Black Crows album with the girl with the pubes and they had to like censor the cover?
Amorica.
Yeah, that was a great album cover. We didn't have the internet back then, so we had to.
Just bought a Black Crowes shirt for $5 at Walmart. Sad and sweet at the same time.
There one album that was like put 'em over the
Slapwagon
top.
got it. Quarter Flash. Heart
Holy
My Heart.
crap! Who gets it that quick?
You got a hot my heart.
Swallow My Tears.
Swallow my tears.
You have to admit, the singer of that sounds a lot like Tori Amos, vice versa probably, but good lord.
All right, let's draw a name.
Love it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
This will be for the $50.
And if the first place
Amazon
person,
gift
if Randy Chang doesn't, claim the prize, or he lives outside of the continental United States, you get the prize as well. The guitar and the $50. Swaps.
What?
Yeah. Because we need
So
to.
how do you know where Randy?
Well, I'll
Vang
try to get a
lives?
hold of him. If he doesn't get a hold of me in a certain amount of time, I'll say 30 days. It goes to the next person.
30 days. Aren't you just going to email him and be like,
I don't have his email.
Well, you have something.
I don't have anything.
Well, they paid you.
I know. Oh, you're right. I have their email.
Yeah.
But it's through Venmo, so I don't know.
Holy shnikes.
Is it him again?
Nope.
Oh my God, no way. The one and the only Aaron Crow from Schmidt Music. Give me an Aaron Crow story, Cory.
I don't know if I have an Aaron Kroll story.
I do. I worked at... Cory's like, of course you do. I worked at Sam Goody. All I wanted to do was work at Schmidt. So I'd, like, on my break, walk around the mall, and I'd go there and play guitar, and all of a sudden he comes up. He's like, hey, dude, what's up? Like, I want to work here someday, but I can't seem to get in. And I think he's the one who, like, whispered in our boss Elliot's ear and got me hired. I think. So thank you. And ever since then, my life has been guitar. And
He's like, I know this guy. He slaps.
yeah, he slaps a little bit, but that's okay. He's also a good worker. My guitar is going funny. All right, Cory wants to leave, so I'm going to do another Name That Riff. This is a Name That Lick. We'll do another drawing, and then we'll do one last trivia, and then we're done. Okay? Are you happy, Cory?
You have 7 minutes. Hurry up.
7 minutes to what? Oh, 12:30? Okay. Here we go.
Name that
So was the Black Crow shirt the Amorica cover? Because if so, I'd pay way more than $5 for that. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Rich Mop says he won once, but decided not to claim his prize.
Yeah, he's one of those people. All right, let's try this again.
I don't know, but I'm going to tell Alfie's games.
Yeah?
Yes. I have seen the clip of the Drew Carey show when they're trying out guitarists, because Dave Mustaine tries out.
Oh, okay. There's some metal guys that are always on TV shows, like Anthrax is always on TV shows. Married with Children, they have a hookups. It's not the Cult. Why am I suddenly hungry for, like, sweet and sour chicken, Cory?
This is the first riff you've played that I have not gotten.
Okay. I'll let that go. Cory's been my friend for like 40 years, so I gotta let a lot of things go.
Not me. Al's been your friend for 40 years.
Dude, you gotta know this.
Steve Vai.
Robbie Bogus. Got it. One of the most famous Beatles solos of all time.
I don't go deep with the Beatles.
By the
sorry.
way, played by Paul McCartney. Yeah,
But he played the bass.
Paul played the solo for that song.
What?
Could you imagine being George Harrison? Everyone's like, oh, I love that new solo for Taxman. He's like, oh, thanks.
But did George play it live though?
I don't know if they ever played that song live. And that was
Is it
around
like
the time where they're like,
Yep.
where it's like they just didn't want to play those complicated songs live with all the people screaming. They didn't have good monitors back then. I don't know. That's just what I believe.
Dude, your name is Free Will Burning. You a fan of Rob Halford? Because it doesn't seem like you might be.
I saw Rob Halford 3 times now, twice with Fight and once with a new Judas Priest. So I don't know if that counts.
Is that how many original members are left in that? Just him and one guitar player?
Him and the bass player.
They don't have any of the original lead guitar players anymore? They both quit?
Yeah, I believe so. And here's the thing.
No, I
the
thought it was
drummer,
just one guy that quit.
No, the other one quit recently. You're KK Downing? Just quit. He's like, screw you guys.
No, he's the guy that quit like years ago, I thought.
No, that was Tipton, I think. But here's the thing. The drummer is one of the only reasons I went and saw Fight back in the day, besides Halford and the guy from Minnesota. He's not with them anymore. Yeah. Painkiller?
There's a song to sing.
Pain! Pain! Killer! Killer!
You're killing the audio. Someone already said, Cory needs a compressor. All right.
Ian Hill, bassist, passed away? What?
Yeah, but what year was that?
When?
I'm really bad with my music history.
What the frick?
I
So it's
know.
only
Tipton has
Rob
Parkinson's?
Halford and nobody else?
It's you might as well just call it Halford again.
Die? No way.
I thought he
even
was at
believe
the
it.
last show I saw, but that was like 5 years ago. So, Scott, I saw Sanctus live at Ryan's on a Tuesday night. Talk about dick swinging. Scotty Boy's got some. I just wish I had enough to swing. Yeah, I get my news from Instagram Reels. So I saw KK Downing kind of complaining about a lot of stuff. He's like, screw you guys. What year was it, Cory? Damn.
Nah, Ian Hill is alive. Wait, what?
Okay, we're getting some fake news right here. What we need is Cory to do one last drawing for the $25 certificate and the third person.
Someone says Ian Hill did not pass away.
See,
Someone's punking us.
you know what's funny? If you go on any Instagram Reels and read the first comment, it's always a lie. It's like, oh yeah, that guy died. No, he didn't. What are you talking about? Okay, ready, Cory? This is for the third prize, third chance to win the guitar, and $25.
Everybody's mad that I got strong pipes into the mic.
He does. They're used to my gentle, sweet whispers of nothings. Sweet nothings. Could be the same winner from the previous one. I thought about that. That could happen. Rick Olson. I was thrown on stage at a U.S. festival with Judas Priest. That would have been crazy.
Us Festival.
At least it wasn't Megadeth, because you would have got your ass kicked. Oh, my friend, Andy LeBaron, jiu-jitsu friend.
Remember, the Us
Third
Festival had
prize.
2 days. One day was metal and one day was new wave because
That sounds like
Men at Work like headlined the new wave
that
day.
sounds like career suicide.
And the
guys-
metal day was Motley Crue and Priest. And
Oh,
like
that was
Triumph.
that? That was that show?
That's the Us Festival,
Okay.
yeah.
That real raw Motley Crue footage. Randy Chang, first prize. Aaron Kroll, second. And that's not nepotism. We're not related to him. We just know him. Andy LeBaron. I think we rolled a few times. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he choked me out a few times, but it's all good. All right.
If you ever want to listen to a great Judas Priest album, listen to British Steel.
Duh.
That's got Breaking the Law, but it's got my favorite, like,
Can you sing it?
quasi, like, subtle gay lyrics from Rob Halford.
Gay by he means happy.
The song is called Grinder, and the chorus is Grinder, looking for meat.
Trust me, he wasn't mean. He didn't mean grind her.
No. And I wonder if the guys that started the gay app Grinder got it from the Judas Priest song.
Probably, but once you learn that information, all their songs become like that a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
All right, we have one more. Name that riff.
David Lee Roth wore his assless chaps at the Us Festival.
Who didn't? I was talking to somebody the other day, and they didn't believe me because I'm like 98 years old.
Hey, Red Boy Means wants to know where he can get a Sanctus shirt. Tell him, Mike. It's T-Public, isn't it?
Walk into Cory's restaurant and take it off of his freaking cold dead
we're
back.
selling them online. And why you're not pimping these Sanctus shirts more than you are.
Well, I thought it would end it. I thought it was like a promotion.
No, it's just they're
send me the
always
link.
there.
Send me the link, Dink.
Bitch, you had the link.
I had it, but I paid the rent. Bitch, I paid the rent. All right, you guys ready? Painkiller, I love. Here's why, Cory. They came out, and everyone's like, oh, who are these old guys coming back? They came out with probably the heaviest metal song of all time, and I remember watching it on Headbangers Ball, and my balls dropped to the ground. I had prepubescent balls with 3 pubes, and they hit the ground, baby.
My favorite is the Birmingham accent.
Come again?
Well, when Rob Halford always talks about being in a metal band.
Marcy makes a good point.
Priest is a metal band.
All chaps are assless. That's right. Zach Wilde wore assless chaps when I saw them live. No More Tears tour.
But you typically wear
pants,
jeans under chaps, so they're only assless when you don't wear your pants first.
Well, they're still technically assless. But I digress. What was the huge change from previous one? It was Turbo. Turbo Lover?
I'm your Turbo Lover. Great video. Mad Max inspired video for Turbo Lover.
No, that was Max Headroom.
What?
Wasn't it? No. By the way, I want to watch Mad Max because I think we're headed towards that soon. I bought 6 cans of soup so I can survive 1 week.
Turbo, yeah, not so good, man. What?
Dr. Zero, Painkiller was the best record. Now, do you guys remember Touch of Evil?
My favorite song off that album.
Great song. And
You're possessing me.
Can we call that a ballad? Because I'm going to put that on my
In
next
the
heavy metal
night,
ballads that rip my tits
Call
out.
to me. And now with a touch of evil.
Touch of Beevil. You know what I remember, Cory? That keyboard that goes it's so evil. Why nobody here tonight? There's 101 people here, Otis. Plus, we've been on for what, 3 hours, Cory? We're freaking rocking it. It's easy to go 3 hours with Cory.
Oh my god.
That's what she said. All right, we have one more. Name that riff, and then we're gonna call it a night. And I think I'm done drinking. Nightcrawler's good. Okay. The next one is a trick question, but we're going to use a little clean. We're going to use a little... Oh, that sounds like Dwight Yoakam. Or Johnny Cash. Some chorus.
I can't believe you just played good Johnny Cash on an Ibanez.
Dude, doesn't matter. It's not the guitar, according to, what's his name? It's your fingers.
That's right.
Who just said that? It was so funny because he plays all really expensive amps. Just
Joe Bonamassa?
Joe Bonamassa's like, doesn't matter. You can't buy tone. It's all in your fingers. You look behind him. He's got like a $20,000 Dumble amp.
Yeah, but if you remember the Nuno interview with
Rick Beato.
With Beato, he's like, you know, man, I got to play through Eddie's rig,
I didn't,
and it just sounded like me.
Here's the thing,
it's
you
all
guys.
in the hands, man.
You could say that all day, and I would never disagree with Joe Bono. Obviously, he knows this shit. But you play a show through like an amp that doesn't give you any sustain, you're going to sound like less than you would if you had an optimum setup. I just got to say. It's an easy thing to say it's all in my fingers. It's a nice thing to tell yourself because you feel good about it. But there's a lot that goes along with that. It's like saying you're the best guitar player, but without your band, you kind of don't
like
sound
Field Trip. Lance Hall says May 2nd, 2024, Minneapolis Armory, Judas Priest.
I'm going. You going?
Let's go. Did you get tickets?
Wait, when is it?
May 2nd.
I'll get tickets.
I
had tickets to that freaking retro thing, and I overslept today. I didn't go.
Oh, I remember you were telling me about that.
Yeah, nobody wanted to go.
My brother says don't go because those people that run that thing
I believe it.
are dicks.
He would know. Tell him I didn't go.
They had some kind of legal trouble with another vintage
Sadly,
company.
I still gave him my money, but I didn't go.
Nuno is permanently stoned looking. It's called being
hot.
Portuguese or whatever.
He's permanently hot. What are you going to do? Okay, you guys ready? The final one. This has two answers.
Oh yeah, Paul Gilbert was great. He was playing guitar the entire time.
Oh, the Beato one.
Twiddling around and stuff, yeah.
It's a nervous tick. It's like you're sitting there with Rick. What are you going to do but have a tick? It's a Rick tick. All right, here we go. Cory?
Hear the lyrics to that.
Yep. Whew. Tone is in the fingers. That's what she said. I call that the bone tone.
Halford and Baby Metal playing Painkiller. Go watch it.
Nah, no thanks. I love Baby Metal, but
Mike's not into his own Asian kind.
nah, I'm not into the Asian persuasion. Nobody got it? Okay, what if I do this? It's not Queensryche.
Like on the tip of my tongue.
I'm not playing it right. I'm confusing it with Queensryche. There we go.
Cinderella?
Nope.
Dream Theater, To Live Forever.
No. Tool, something I can't pronounce.
Macedonia.
Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. Both these songs have the same title.
Both what? Are you playing two songs or one?
This is one. And the other one is... This is one of those things that convinced me that we're living in a simulation, Cory. Cory, did you know we're living in a simulation? You got to say the band name too, people. Okay, we got the name, but we don't have the band, you guys. There's two bands. You got to get it off two bands. No, it's not. What's up, Justin Shipley? Do you know Justin, Cory?
Send me an angel.
Do you?
Woo-hoo.
What's up, Justin?
Send me an angel right now.
Okay, so do you see why it's
Right
funny?
now.
So we get this, right? That's Real Life. That's the band Real Life.
Ow, 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 lucky in love.
But here's the
Right.
weird anomaly. What song is this? If I could play it. That was wrong. There we go. What song is that, Cory?
Don't know the other song.
Send Me an Angel by the Scorpions.
Oh.
So here's the thing. Same title, same vibe. Doesn't it have the same kind of chord sound to it?
Maybe.
Two different bands. What is up with that? Justin Shipley says Scorpions. Iron Butterfly. Okay, so let me try it one more time. John Fry, this simulation might be this live stream might be a simulation, but check it out.
So damn hot.
What's hot?
It's hot here.
Oh, I shut off the heat. Just probably my playing. There we go. I finally got it right. Then it goes. Red Boy is super
Do the
stoned.
whole song. Let him sing.
Corey
That's
could
the
probably.
only person that has said that all night.
I bet
Let
you
him
Corey
sing.
could do "Send Me an Angel" by Real Life.
Hold on. Let me look at the lyrics.
Okay. Don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do. Don't
Send
know
me-
what to do.
Send me an angel of death. I like that. So that song got so much play back in the day, and then it was so ethereal. It made me feel whimsical.
1983
Was it 83?
by Real Life.
Yep, that sounds right. Dude, take 2 seconds and tune up. No. I want it to sound like Real Life.
Do you believe
Real life isn't
in
always
heaven
tuned.
above? Do you believe in love? Don't tell a lie, don't be false and untrue. It all comes back to you. Open fire!
You're
I'm a
redlining. Cory.
burning heart. I've never been lucky in love. My defenses are down. A kiss or a frown. I can't survive on my own.
You know what I feel like right now, Cory?
What?
Neil Giraldo playing with Oat Benatar. Okay, we gotta end with a Pat Benatar song since we've been talking about her all day. So this is Oat Benatar. Ready?
Every day we've all been led astray. It's hard to be lucky in love.
You got a fan, Cory. Red Boy loves you. I love it.
Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Hey, wait until the new bar opens, and I will be hosting karaoke every Thursday night.
Name the top 5 Pat Benatar songs.
Just put a limiter on Cory's channel, and he won't redline.
I try. He's down to 42. I'm at 45, so I don't know what else to do. I think Oat Benatar is the best thing that came from this live stream.
Well, I mean, hit me with your best shot.
Let's do that one.
Hell is for children.
We're going to end with the song. I'm going to try to remember the solo the best I can. You ready, Cory? Oh, by the way, she won't play this song anymore. Did you know that? I will tune. I'm sorry. Jeez.
Because it's fucked out.
No, because it says shoot. Fire away. All right, let's
She
do it.
wrote this song. She knows it's figurative, right?
I know, but I guess she's the artist. I don't know. Love is a Battlefield is beautiful. My favorite song, though, is Shadows of the Night and We Belong.
Running with the
That, to me,
shadows
is the
of
song
the
I'm going to hear when I
night.
die. When I die, I'm going to be floating in up or down. I'm not sure yet, but I'll hear Shadows of the Night. All right, Cory, how much can you do?
Love the lyrics, probably none of it. You're a real tough cookie with a long history. Breaking wanna be. In my lipstick case, get a shot down, fucking in your face. With your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot.
I can't harmonize with you.
Fire away.
Hold on, sing the chorus. Hit.
Just play the solo.
How's it go? Hold on.
A lot of trills.
Oh, there it is. We'll have to end with that. I feel
good on you, Neil Giraldo.
You know what though? I played that before in Mind's Eye, but I had to play it live like once. But that just came back to me somehow, so it's all good. All right, everybody, that was fun. We're gonna call this episode either Assless Chaps or Oat Benatar. What do you think? How about Oat Benatar wearing assless chaps in 1983? Hello. Sagaki Musato, tough cookies are non-existent. That's the cold truth. Cookie breakers have to know. Cory has no idea what I'm talking about. All right, everyone. Congrats to the winners tonight. Randy, get a hold of me. Otherwise, I'm going to be contacting you soon.
Is this where you present me with a large check?
Okay, so in
Like
2
a
days,
phone
I
check?
believe it's going to be Cory's birthday. Am I right?
Technically, now
1 day.
yeah, this is my birthday stream too.
Okay, so Cory, it's your birthday in 1 day, and I gotta say the YouTube channel's been doing pretty well. I went out and got you something that I think you're gonna enjoy. Can I give it to you here?
It should be a check for like $800 probably.
Well, that's coming soon. But besides that,
Sure.
Cory,
You
I
remembered my birthday?
did. It's like every time there's a month where somebody in Sanctus has a birthday, I know. Like Chris's is October, Al's March, I believe. So,
Is it tickets for Men at Work?
Cory,
Colin Hay?
like I said, the channel's been doing pretty well. I can afford to splurge a little bit. I got you.
$50,000 donation to the fund.
No, even better. A brand new earplug.
Hell yeah.
Hold on. Next year, you're getting the other one. No, I'm serious.
All right.
Congratulations.
I'll put it in my left ear because that's where my drummer is loud.
Okay, how much is your hearing worth, Cory? If you had to put a dollar value to your hearing,
Absolutely.
what would it be?
Dude, I bought the Eargasm earplugs. I have them at home.
Hold on. 10 grand?
I don't know.
100 grand? I'd say my ears.
Priceless.
Okay.
You can't put a
I just
price on
gave you half of priceless. You're welcome. By the way, Bridget says, happy birthday, Cory, spelt the right way.
it. Yeah. That's for Mike.
Seriously, Cory, for your birthday, I will take you to any restaurant you want in Minnesota.
Let's go to the
Except
Taco
your-
Bell around the corner.
Except your own. That'd be really weird if you went to your own restaurant.
Because Cory wears sunglasses at night. I never wear sunglasses.
I do. Obvi.
Well, in here it's okay, but when there's sun, you actually
You want that vitamin D, baby.
want the sun.
Okay, everyone. Thank you. That was fun. We have 3 winners for the guitar. We have 1 clear winner. But if that doesn't happen, the second place, the third place, and so on. But the second and third place still win cash prizes to Amazon. So it should be cool. And I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Cory.
What does everybody think of my flow?
Did you use a Flowbee?
I'm growing the hair out long again.
I wanted to copy you, Cory, because I'm way less manly than you. So for 2 straight weeks, I didn't shave. And guess what happened?
You lost 2 weeks.
No one mentioned it. I was like, I got this Don Johnson 5 o'clock
Dude,
shadow.
You used to have a sweet stash back in the Sanctus days.
No, it was a Mexi stash. It sucked. I look like I
You
wanted
could
to.
probably grow like a soul patch
I can't grow
and
anything.
a stash.
I'm half Asian, dude.
I've seen both of those on you.
The most hair I've ever had is on my little tiny man nipples. And that's really sad. All right, we've gone too far. Super chat 25. See, this is why it's good we stuck around. Thank you, Bernard. I appreciate that. $20. Happy birthday, Cory.
I didn't even know that you had super chat on this.
So you know what? $20 is going to Cory's birthday dinner. I guess we're going to Taco Bell, unless you want to go somewhere else.
It's almost 1 a.m. I still got to stop back at the shop.
It's 1 a.m. I must be lonely. All right, you guys. Thank you once again. I appreciate it, and we'll be sending the guitar out very soon. Okay, love you.
Wait,
What?
hold on.
Oh. Whoa. Yes. I've pimped your restaurant enough. I'm done.
Oh my God, dude.
All right, guys.
Well, here's the thing. Is it done?
You know what sucks? I don't know how to end this live stream.
Cut the stream.
I can't.
We're doing it live.
I literally lost the screen that lets us end. There it is. Okay, see you guys later. False alarm. Bye-bye.